Hello?
Sorry. Oh, hold on.
Hey,
SB Mafia.
yo, Influence,
Hello?
what's up?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's goody?
Hey man, it's
Yo, yo,
you
yo.
smell that?
You're
You
supposed
smell
to
that?
say, "What's up?"
To SB Rami and the SB Mafia, man. For real, bro. Pure entertainment, bro. That's my family, all right? Yeah, that's my family over there, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check them out, man. For real. Miss V and the Mr. The one and only, the Mr. Bald Man, Mr. Big Back himself. Goddamn SB Rami and the SB Mafia.
I love that thing. What up?
Yo, what's good? What an intro. What an intro. I'm telling you.
I think that Cali Wi-Fi kicked in right as the stream started.
Go figure. All right, hold on.
Yeah. So what up, everybody? Welcome. Thank you for piling in right now. Appreciate everybody for coming through. I'll see what gets that situated. Let me say what's up to some people. We got DH Kicks. What up, man? Razor, Mr. Sheridan, The Crazed, Robert S. Nice. Got first come, first serve at his shop for the Chameleons.
Let's go. Nice.
What up,
Hell
Iggy?
yeah.
What's up,
Hell
designer?
yeah.
Right? Jay Baez. What up, Keith? Hello, V. What up, Cheesy?
Hit that like button on the way in. Let's go. Run it up. We got a fun night in front of us. Let's go.
What up, Flacco? C. Wilk. Thesis. Chris Troutman. Blunts and Sneakers. And OG Brian, Mr. Sheridan, Rojo. Everyone's pulling up tonight. What up, Eddie? Fernando.
Roosevelt, what's up?
Pro Geo. What up, Pro Geo?
Gio.
Chung, Mr. Old School. Burr. Who else? I might miss anyone. Roosevelt. OG Brian. If I missed you, I'll catch you in a little bit. But yeah, so we got a good. What up, Q? We got a good one tonight. So
yes, sir. Cheers, chat. Run it up. Hit the like button. Let's go. We got Monday night, and we're gonna get the week started off right here, right?
Right, exactly. It's been took a little bit of time to get this going, but we were able to work it out. So
in the making right here over time.
Things take take time to plan out.
So yeah, got to get everybody's schedules lined up, time, all the other things.
Yep. So
hell yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah, they'll come in a little while once they're in here. We'll bring them up. But yeah. Did you guys enter your raffles for your chameleons?
I hope people were out putting some footwork in. That's for sure, because the raffles are kind of starting to come to a close on them right now.
Yeah, I put mine in today at my shop. So
yep, crossed. Ran out to Pawn this afternoon. Met up with Mr. Zhang. Had a coffee. Put that ticket in for that special box. Big old size 13. Let's go. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully.
We've got the wives taken care of. They got their special boxes on the way. Shout out to G-Face and Trap Sosa for the connect on those.
Definitely. But yeah, we also had something pop up, non-SBY related that they just announced a little bit ago. I don't know if you guys saw this, but let's add something else to the list for 2025 for you Jordan people.
Jeez. Black
Cat's coming back in 2025.
Man, that 2025 list is long. I'm telling you, everything and anything that you maybe want to get released and re-retroed, or maybe you don't want it to get retroed, it's coming out, it seems like.
Yeah, what up, Ham?
They confirmed the SBs, the Navies for next year, March 2025 or May?
Yeah,
something
March
like that?
March 1st.
Already getting hit with the ads early right here.
You got people getting hit with the ads? My bad.
I got hit with the ads.
I put it on the lowest setting too.
Gio said he's going broke next year.
Right?
I
what
feel
up?
you, Gio. I feel you.
Okay,
Make
what up,
room. You better make room in the collection.
Ham just left. Picked up the escargot at the spot.
Congratulations on those. They're nice. I think people, it's a different, unique color, and I'm sure it's on the list to talk about tonight. But the materials on it go crazy. The materials are really nice in hand.
Yeah.
They did a killer job on them.
Yeah, I picked up a couple pairs today, but turned out one wasn't it.
I love the chat. Everybody's saying hello to everybody as they're coming through. They're seeing all the regulars in here, so it's great to see. I see some new names in the chat as well. For any of the new names out there, hit the like button. If you might be so generous to subscribe, this is the place to come. If you want to talk sneakers, a lot of SB talk, but we talk about everything here, and anything and everything. So.
Yeah. Any big releases coming out, we pretty much we try to cover for all the hype beasts out there.
And sometimes things get a little bit crazy.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Only after 10, B said.
Only after 10, and especially when Miss V's involved.
Yes. What up, Ron Lames?
I'm a spectator tonight. That's it.
That's too crazy. So for anybody that didn't see the thumbnail tonight, we're going to have a couple special guests tonight that'll be joining us here in a few minutes or so. But we have the box legend / SB head, Mr. Moondust himself, that'll be coming through tonight. Yep. And a nice friendly face that you guys have seen on the chat here before as well earlier. We were fortunate enough to have him on as David from Bluetile Skateship. So it should be a good night.
Bulldog said, "Did someone say naughty? I'm here." Oh no!
See, his ears were ringing.
What up, Bulldog?
Ears were ringing. I tell you. Even V's in the chat. V said, "I don't care that I'm next door right there. I'm just gonna be there. I'm throwing my support." She hit the like button, guaranteed, on the way in.
Yeah. She's being the silent one right now.
Yeah.
Right. So tell us what happened today at the skate shop. So you went to pick up a pair of SBs.
So I went to pick up the size 12.
Escargots, right?
Yeah, escargots. And while I was there, I picked up a size 14 for the crazed also. So I go there, I grab the two off the pile. I didn't even look inside the box. We go home. I get home, Veronica's packing up the boxes, putting the stickers in like she usually does.
Yeah.
And what happens? She opens up the 12 and she's like, "This isn't escargot." And it was a Trocadero.
Oh no.
So I
check your sneakers, people. Check your sneakers before you leave the shop.
So even though I got rung up for the escargot, it turned out to be the Trocadero. So I called them up. Unfortunately, they didn't have any more 12 escargots.
Yeah.
So now, Moondust in the chat. What up, Moondust?
All good. What up, Moondust? Yeah,
yes.
No, absolutely. That's too funny. But yeah, check your shoes before you go, people. That way you don't have to make a turnaround trip.
Nah, definitely not. So
how wild is that?
Yeah. What up, Murder? So yeah, now I just gotta I found them on CCS, so now I just gotta ship them from there.
That's crazy. Have you ever almost packaged and shipped the wrong shoe to someone before?
No, because usually she always opens up everything and takes a look before she ships it because she puts the stickers inside the box.
Even just like you're shipping to a couple people, you help a couple friends out, and you're like, oh shit, I almost put the wrong label in there.
I always have to, not even the wrong label. I write with a pen. I always write on the box the name of the person V does. Okay.
Oh, smart! Look at you, secrets.
I know when I get to a UPS store and I gotta put the labels on or something, I know whose label goes on which box because I have it marked a little bit on the bottom corner.
Yep, I know people. I know definitely people have sent the wrong shoes in, and things like that on accident. It happens, especially if you're going in overdrive.
Mm-hmm. I try to help
out.
It was
after you guys all left here for SneakerCon, I had so many boxes to get everybody's boxes out to everybody. So it was I remember the ticket that day at the UPS was just long because it was everybody's boxes going out in different spots, different places.
Yeah, so that's why I have right now. I have 4 boxes in the living room that gotta get shipped out. I gotta pack up and ship. So V has to pack up and ship. Sorry, V. But yeah, so she give me the side eye you gotta pack them. So
yeah, somebody's got to.
Yeah, what up, Raji?
Somebody that's trustworthy at least.
Yeah, so she does that.
Get it done right.
She likes to put the stickers in so people get their stickers.
You don't want someone like me shipping because you know it's going to end up in a different state, different city. You're going to have to call the local USPS to track it down.
Oh, that was the greatest
You
when
know?
you shipped Ohio instead of New Jersey that time. I'm like,
Yep. See, guilty right there. It happens. It happens. We're not perfect, right?
Yes, not perfect at all.
That's too funny.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So, well, good. We got Moondust already here in the chat. I know Dave will probably be by shortly as well too, and then we'll get those guys up here and we'll get the night rolling right here. So, are you excited for these Sablones though? Did you try to put in at your shop?
I put in for them today at my shop. So
yeah.
I have to leave my eyeballs on the Converse.
Veronica got excited. Veronica loves the Converse after she saw them in hand.
Oh, they are. I will say the quality on those is really, really nice. It's a well made shoe.
No, definitely a well made shoe. So she had no interest in before we won the box. Before we got the 2-pack. So
well, there you go. That's the cool thing with these type of releases like that, especially like a combo box.
She's like, those will get worn. She's like, I usually don't wear white sneakers, but she's like, those will get worn.
Yeah, no, hell yeah. And then, you can do the wear away on there just for fun, kind of styling them, making what you want them to be.
My shoes, they're gonna.
Yeah, she's like, her shoes, they're going to get worn away. So the way she wears them out.
Especially if she wears them like those Polaroids right there.
Polaroids are dead.
Did you guys see me today by any chance? I don't know if you saw that.
Wait, you had a pair of shoes on feet today, huh?
I wore a pair of shoes today, guys.
Mr. Rami wears his shoes. We're going to have to change his name.
I know. So this time, no feet.
He's quickly gaining steam.
No hands this time.
No feet.
Quickly gaining steam here.
We had these on feet today.
Nice. So, I like those. I don't have those in the collection. Those are nice. That's a good looking pair.
Nice and comfortable. They were nice and comfortable too. Yeah, feet pick. So no hands this time, people. It was all feet.
All feet. That's for sure.
And if you didn't see the other pic that she posted, you can see it's on the feet. It's on the feet.
That's why.
Careful now.
On the grass.
Careful now. Those hands are up and in the air.
V just finished her spaceship. Yeah, that was a nice gift. Yeah, that definitely was. So me and just trees yesterday. Now he's making me a skunk box. Oh no.
So you're sleeping on the you're gonna pass on the escargots. You're thinking though personally.
Possibly because I hit on the CCS, so I had a 13 on there.
You've had them in hand too, so you obviously saw them today, even though on the other side it wasn't. So what do you think of the quality overall on them?
Oh, they're awesome. Those materials are crazy.
The kind of the way it's embossed to kind of give it like a wood grain / snail shell, type vibe to it like that, and then the stitching goes crazy on here.
Yeah, so I got Dave in the chat. He's in
nice. What up, Dave?
Backstage right now.
All right. So, is Moondust backstage, or you want to? Maybe we'll have him. Okay, Moondust. So if you want to go backstage, we'll bring you guys on.
Yeah, we'll bring you guys on together.
I know he's probably in the chat there. So yeah, no, I think they're a nice looking shoe. Honestly, I think the pictures of them do them a little bit, maybe not the best justice all the time, but in person, I mean, I know it seems like a loud shoe, but I think it's a fun shoe, honestly. And actually today when I was taking a picture of them, they reminded me a little bit of the green on the sour apples.
Yeah.
But, it's a little bit different, but especially the check kind of has that similar green to it.
Material on there.
Yeah, no, definitely. Butter on those. Really nice, especially for a GR quality release. Like they did a nice job on the quality on these.
Definitely.
They're not sleeping on the quality on these.
What up, Ra? All right, so
no extra laces though, huh?
Not on the escargots. No.
What in the world?
We're ready to go.
All right. So without further ado.
All right. Oh, there we are.
What is up? Oh, I gotta turn this, huh? Do I need to?
Yeah, you can turn it sideways. It'll automatically.
Okay. Oh wait, no, Clyde, stop.
Dude,
he's biting on shit. He's biting on all the plastic stuff. Hang on.
No, that's all good.
Just put him to work. Tell him there's a box behind you that needs closing.
I know, right?
Just put
and now he's playing with he's playing with a little trigger thing for my camera.
Go figure. What's up, fellas? How's it going? Welcome.
Chill, dude. How are you guys?
Glad to have you guys both back on. We haven't had you guys on together. We didn't sync last time when you guys did the giveaway that Mr. Rami here happened to win. And so I'm glad we were able to, we could make this work to get us all on here together tonight.
Yeah.
Two different legends from different parts of the industry, different parts of the world, but all in the same field.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
So you guys have a busy weekend? Dave, you just got back from traveling, or?
Yeah, I just got back from Vegas. It was crazy.
Yeah. Was it work related or for fun?
I mean, we had fun, but I pretty much worked the whole time. It's just I
wanted to go.
I'm not a huge gambler,
Yeah.
so I'm just like, what am I gonna do? But like we played some putt with the Nike employees and all that stuff. Like Nike took us out to dinner and we played putt and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was crazy. Trade show. The Magic trade show was there. Yeah.
Oh, really? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, Vegas is always a good time. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We'll be there. We'll be there in August for a few days too. It should be a good time. So, but I'm not much of a gambler myself either. So
I'm not.
A little bit, not a lot.
Yeah.
It was 107 degrees too, so no skating. Yeah.
Definitely not.
No,
the squad I was with went skating though. I was just like, you guys are crazy. I don't know.
Right?
Nuts, but.
No, there was actually a group of kids that came by the shop on Sunday, and they were in town from Vegas, and they were happy to be in town because they were happy they could do some skating because it's been so damn hot there, So.
Yeah, it was.
That's nuts. Moondust, what'd you do? What'd you get into this weekend? Well, other than I saw you on Sunday, but.
Yeah, I don't even remember, man. I can't even remember what I did.
Well, you built that Verdi. You built that Verdi.
Yeah, I built the Verdi thing. Lindsay actually built it. I just had to cut it and paint it. So I don't even remember what I did. I probably worked. Oh yeah, my kids had a sleepover, so I was just like, monitoring kids. Monitoring kids and making sure no kids died or got hurt. That was it.
That's too funny. No, the power duo of Lindsay behind the scenes helping make all the Moondust magic come to life. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy. So I figured tonight, I know Rami mentioned, and we just kind of wanted to jump into like maybe some of the SBs that have come out so far this year. We're like eight months in right now, and then maybe just kind of talk a little about some of the things that we've seen and what you guys are excited about and so on. And so, but I'll let kind of Rami take it through there. I know he's got a list of some different things and kind of jump into kind of some of the standouts this year so far.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we were counting before. It was like 19, dunks alone, and then you had like the PS8s, the Vertebrae, the Wearmax.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is a lot.
They had like 3 different models that you really haven't seen before that came out on top of the.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true too. I mean, you were. How'd you seem to be a big fan of those too?
Yeah, no, not the Vertebrae.
The Wearmax you loved.
Damn it.
The Vertebrae is actually.
I thought I had them in here.
The Vertebrae is an overlooked shoe because people look at it and they judge it, but they judge it on the same scale that they're judging like a dunk or a shot on.
Yeah.
And the Vertebrae is an entry level shoe, like less tech, less breakdown. Put it on the scale with a Force 58.
Yeah.
And then compare it. And to me, I think, all right, maybe you don't like the aesthetic of that shoe or whatever, but it's like everyone's like, oh, somebody's got to come up with something different. And they come up with something different that looks tech, that looks innovative, that is $85 in a market where everything's $100+ these days. The Vertebrae is pretty fucking sick. It skates good. The people who buy it love it. So it's an overlooked shoe because people don't consider price when they're judging something. They only consider price when they're like buying it. It's like, so I don't know.
Yeah,
so if the Vertebrae was $110 and then you marked it on sale for $85, people would probably be like, oh shit, I'm going to get Vertebraes,
Right.
Yeah. No, it's good to see new things come through though. I like it. I mean, not that it's the model itself, but it's just good to see, different things on the shelf, the lower price point. Cause like you said, I mean, the dunks are, they're 115, 125, 135 now. So for the average kid, the average skater coming through the shop, he doesn't want to spend that necessarily on a pair. He wants something he could beat up. I see it all the time.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
South Jersey
crazy.
South Jersey was asking. He's like, I want to hear your thoughts, David. He's like, on the PS8, has it really solved any big problems?
The
Have you noticed?
PS8 hasn't solved any big problems. I think it skates good. I think that I saw a lot of comments that were like, "Oh, great, just another shoe we're not going to be able to buy," you know? And I was like,
Yeah.
I can see people's woes because that is like a quick strike allocation. And I got some insight into that this weekend in Vegas. I didn't realize, like, I literally got to sit down with the designers and talk about like material technology and all this sort of stuff. And I didn't realize like Flynet was so difficult to make, how long the
Yeah.
Special.
lead time was.
Yeah.
And I also didn't realize that the Flynet they're using on the PS8 is more durable than suede, which is pretty
Oh, that's-
crazy to me. You think you blow
crazy.
through it.
Yeah, it was a tight knit. It was very tight. Like when I felt that flying it on the PS8, like I got
It's
the
actually
supply.
2 layers of Flynet with a material between them, and they're sandwiched together. So it's
Okay.
3 layers of material to hold
That's
up
crazy.
to skateboarding. Just on the vamp, and then the side panels aren't as much, and then it's like different applications for wear zones and stuff like that. I don't
Yeah.
know if it solves any huge problems in skateboarding, but it does have that heart rubber, which is kind of
Yeah.
a silent innovation that makes a big deal. Like it's super grippy.
Mhm.
It's
Super grippy.
super grippy. It's
You feel it right out of the
very
box.
like durable, and you can use less of it for the same amount of wearability. Like
Oh, I
as
see.
far as how much it's going to wear out. So it's like
Yeah.
you're able to make
And
it lighter.
comfortable.
They're comfortable as shit.
They're
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah.
This guy Moondust wore these. I think you wore them to what, SneakerCon, right?
Speaker
For the
con,
day.
like, in
Yeah.
LA.
And you were on your feet all day. You were a happy camper by the end of the day. I was ready to sit my ass down because my feet were hurting. I was in the traditional SBs the whole day.
Yeah.
And this guy
You wore
was comfy.
Dunks?
And I couldn't wait to get a pair. And I'm going to tell you right now, I freaking love them, dude. They have,
Yeah.
I wear them a lot. I'm
Yeah.
gotta get the black pair still. I love them, dude. But I know they're
Yeah.
different. They're outside the regular realm, but I freaking love that silhouette personally.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of interesting to speak to that. It's like there's scarcity based on like planned scarcity. Like we only want this many in the market. And then there's scarcity like the PS8 where it's like we just don't have the
Yeah.
resources to make more. It's
Yeah.
like
Right.
it just takes too long, lead time's too long, and it's too expensive. So there's less in the market. But I think that's important to have like innovations because that's how we learn to do the next thing.
That's
It's
why
like
I was excited.
Yeah.
Because it was different, because they innovated, because they gave us
Yeah.
a different shoe, different silhouette. Like that's why I
Yeah.
was excited about it,
I think-
And
And it's
the
a good looking
PSA
shoe.
125, right? Or 120. It's one of my favorite SBs the like non-dunk SB to come
Yeah,
out and it skates better than a dunk. I mean, I know that's heresy to say.
Nah,
In this
everything skates
market.
better than a dunk, to be honest.
I think the
You know?
flip,
Like-
the kick flip,
Yeah.
it kick flips way better.
Yeah, we'll
That
be honest.
flicky
Like
toe.
Blazers are way better to
Ah,
skate than
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Than dunks. Dunks are just for they're all for show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, there's something to be said to that. I mean, when
There's
you
a couple
when you
that are
look
good.
at the average person walking through that's a skater that walks in the shop, a lot of times they don't have SBs, I feel like, on, I don't see that as much, it almost like separates the client as they walk through the door at the store, I bet sometimes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Our
what-
photographer only wears dunks. Josh, but he got the PS8s and loves them. But he's like the hardest dunk ass mother. He just will not wear anything else. He loves the PS8.
Sounds like this guy right over here.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see him put the PS8s on, honestly,
Yeah,
a
and
little
like
bit,
the eye
a little
shots
bit.
and things. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm all for it. If it's a good looking shoe and I like it, you know what I mean, then I'm all for it, It started getting
Yeah.
wacky with the colorways for the eye shot, so I stopped buying it.
They
like
did.
Yeah.
That's what
I
hurt it
think
a
they're,
little
they're
bit.
still trying to figure out the right color blocking. They didn't hit on
Yeah.
the first tries or whatever. But I thought the second, or was it the first, the blue one and then the orange one, those were that color blocking, like that's it for me. Those are the ones I like.
I like the olive, like what was it, oil green.
Yeah, that was
Was
a
it
nice
all green?
green
That was my
colorway.
favorite. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about the Verdi colorway on there? I've seen photos of it, like the Verdi color palette.
Dude,
on
I
that
heard we're
particular
waiting.
shoe.
I heard the dunk got pushed back because of that shoe production.
Because
Really?
I
I'm waiting
haven't
for
heard anything about that, and I'm curious about.
No.
Are we even getting that, or is it a friends and family thing? Like, I don't know anything
Oh,
about
that's
that.
true.
So,
Oh, yeah, that's something to
Yeah.
think. We haven't seen too much, I guess, about that. So there's definitely potential
that's
on
true.
that too.
But I heard we're waiting on it. I heard like that's why they're not doing the dunk drop is because they're waiting to finish those. And it's like,
so I think the 19th of September is the targeted date. For
Yeah,
that.
the birdies.
Yeah.
So what do you guys feel? So for the first quarter of the season here, like of what's come out here, what do you guys liking so far that's come out this year? I mean, is there a few standouts for you that have got released so far this year?
I don't remember what we started with.
Yeah,
Court purple.
I know. So Rami, pull it up for us.
Court
Let's see.
purple, right?
He's got
I have a little list in here. So
Oh shit! Okay.
Dang, look at this
through-
guy. I love. See, this is why
I
he's the
got it
man. He
all.
comes prepared. He's not messing
I
around.
did my homework. So I went through like Nike SB or nothing. I was just going through like from the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
looking at all the stuff that's coming out. And like Core
Yeah.
Purple was the first one, like the reissue.
Yeah,
Court purple. Happy to see it come back.
we'll skip that.
Then we had our Leonardos.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
that's a good one.
really
Okay,
like
do you guys
those.
Are we looking at these?
Grab it out. Especially
You got
if
them in
got
order.
a hand.
Probably lined
Oh,
up.
you're just gonna go through them all?
We'll just go through a few here. He's gonna grab
It
them
was
out
this one,
here.
right?
Let's see.
Those were pretty.
Yes.
These are
Yes.
this is the
Quality,
beginning of
too.
this suede, right? When we first
Yeah.
saw this like nice buttery,
Suede.
like super soft.
Yep.
Like almost like the
Just
pink suede.
like the pink pigs. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
That
it
same
is.
type of quality on there, like that, which
Yeah,
was
good.
really nice. And then what? Then we had the other one that went with it, which was the reverse, right? So then it was
Yeah.
the other colorway,
Yeah.
like this one here.
Yeah.
See what got them.
God, both of those
Yep,
are so
got
good.
those.
Yeah.
So good, right? The colors
Yeah.
are so fun. Like they're bright, they're good.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got like a bright
I like this
summer,
one
and then
more.
you got the darker colorways too. Which do you like better out of the two? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I do too.
I'd probably lean that way also. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just like the
when
contrast.
when they first came out, I liked the darker ones, the Leonardos, but then I slowly veered.
Yeah,
towards
the contrast
other
in
way
this
right
one I think is better. Yeah.
there. Yeah, no, 100%. And what followed that? What came
Yeah.
after
Well,
that?
you got like the navy gum, but
Yeah,
No,
Navy Gum,
I mean-
classic,
Kind of
I
the
mean,
art.
let's see
classic.
it though, right? Let's see it though, because
Yeah, classic shoe.
hey, is this the order? Is this the right order that they're doing it in order of release?
pretty much. But from what I
Yeah.
saw from Nike SB, what was coming out.
Okay,
So.
wait. Let me
Yeah.
switch my shit because my shit is out of order.
Well, no. Don't change it off that. Let me confirm it before you go crazy.
Yeah, but he has this isn't like confirmed.
I kinda-
confirmed.
but
like,
then-
start
but you know why?
moving
Because
shit
GR
all over the place.
We'll go off
just-
your. Why you go off your
release.
order? what do you
No,
have?
but GR's just released, right? They just like
Yeah.
Yeah,
David
It
could
just
get them one
depends
day
when you
and then
got it at your
Yeah,
shop, right?
exactly, yeah.
yeah, like a month later, someone else could get them. So
He had, like, the
Like
city
I
of Love
just
Pack
picked
was-
up escargots today, and they were, and they've been out for like a minute now, So
Yeah, we just released ours online today because we kind of ran a raffle for like 4 days or something like that. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So then blue gums.
you have the City of Love pack, which was the.
Ooh,
yeah.
that's a nice pack.
this was good. I still, to be honest,
That was
like,
a nice pack.
you know what's pretty crazy about this? The only one who's
Dude,
worn out
those
of these so
things.
far is just this one. I wore this one just for like a hot second,
Yeah.
But like, I haven't worn any other ones. These either.
We're gonna get Brian. We're getting Moondust workout today.
I've been going to all the old stuff recently. I don't know.
So
yeah,
Dave, was it weird to kind of have some of these shoes available after the drop? Like, was it kind of a little bit different feeling like it was a year ago, let's say, or did you? Maybe you sold out every pair, every drop.
I
don't
mean,
know.
we sold out of
Did you
the
have a few
initial
here
drop
and there? Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But I was able to like order like little small sizes were like tiny sizes were trickling in, and then like some random like 10.5 or something like that would trickle in.
Yeah.
Because it was strange. Like today, I was stopped by pawn shop, and there's a Safari just sitting on the wall, like just plain as day. And I just feel like I never would have seen that, a year ago. It's wild, I mean, I'm happy to see it though. I'm happy to see it.
We had a size 9 show up, like returned in the mail, returned to sender, like it just didn't make it. So that just restocked today. A Safari size 9 and an 8. But you know, 2 pairs.
Speaking
Not too
of,
bad.
and if you're not already plugged in, you got to follow Dave's his channel on IG, but most importantly, the broadcast channel. Because if you want access to know when some drops happen and some leftovers happen, that's where you got to be to know. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be different where like really recently we're at authorized online dealer, which has been years working on for years, you know. So like
it's amazing.
so it feels so good just to be able to, you know, just not sweat that stuff so much.
Yeah.
But it's like we don't get a ton of pairs, so it's like, well, let's take care of our locals, and if there's some left over, we put them online, and they're usually gone instantly. But it feels better to be able to, you know, before I was doing it at our broadcast channel, which is exciting, but it's also a ton of work. Like,
I believe it.
I'm going through like 200 DMs going, no, we already sold that size. All right. You know, it's like, so it's like not the easiest thing to do, but it was fun, you know?
Yeah. But you know, the thing I love about the fact that like you guys can put those online like that, because I know a lot of people, I know Moondust knows, I know Rami knows, a lot of people that live like in just odd places where they don't have shops anywhere close to them. And so I feel like it gives those people a great opportunity to pick up for retail. So
yeah, Mr. Sherry, I don't know. I just want to say thank you. And then he said, Moondust and Bluetile, I'm a huge fan of both yours. I salute you, fellas.
Dude.
Yeah, so chat, if you guys got any questions along the way for these guys as we're going, feel free to throw them
let me
out
know.
there, throw a donut,
I'm
throw
throwing
them out
shoes
there
out, so you guys let me know.
It's an open conversation, so we want you guys just as much involved as we are up here. So absolutely, guys. So hit the like button, subscribe.
My next one was a sleeper, I think, was Big Money Savings one.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that one is so sick.
Right?
The materials are so good. The colors are so good.
Really sick one.
The execution is awesome on that shoe.
It really is, dude. I gotta get the other side.
That one, like, what people don't realize is like the shoes that everybody's gobbling up and like fiending over. Everybody gets them. The people who want them, they get them, and they sit there. The ones that everyone thinks are like whatever, people kind of slept on these.
Yeah,
I bet those are the ones that are gonna appreciate in like 5 years or 10 years or something.
Oh yeah, it's always,
you know, that's what people don't realize now. I miss the days when dunks sat on the shelf. Well, guess what? Those dunks are the ones that are super expensive now.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
It's so true too.
Yeah.
Perfect example. Just a standard regular GR purple pigeon. Nothing special. Absolutely nothing special at the time.
Right.
All of a sudden, one day, someone decided that this was special.
Yeah.
You know, it's so crazy, and here it is. You know.
That's the nice thing with picking out things that you truly like, because exactly that, like Dave said, like you don't know 5 years from now that might be the $1,000 shoe because you know, one thing I've noticed when a shoe is on the cheaper side or easy to get, oh god, I love that shoe. People tend to wear it. And that's a good thing, right? We want to wear a shoe, but the advantage to that's that much less pairs on the market. So if you just get stuff and you like it, you hold on to it, you know, like you don't know.
Hey, so you want to see an awesome lace swap that someone gave me off of those Big Money Savings? He's like, take the blue one, the blue lace
with the Aprils.
But you gotta force it though, right?
No, it went through, no problem.
Really? Because they have the silver lace tips on the other ones. Because you know they're wider when they have the what are they called? The
colorway, that's so perfect. I was like,
they're like bigger on certain ones. Yeah, but some of them I won't force it through. Like they have, it has the metal like thingy, like, you know, lace, whatever.
Born and raised with the born and raised with the pink lace was a bitch.
Yeah, you know, like I won't be shoving that shit through. I'm not down with that, dude. It fucks it up so bad.
Yo, Brian, I think you might need to fuck up some of your shoes. Start burning through those things.
I know. It's terrible, dude. It's terrible. The fact that I can like put it on my face. Never touch, never. This is right? We're on this?
Yeah, we're up to that.
We're here next. That's next.
Styles.
So that's one I got for myself. It reminds me of the paisley. You know, it's like the same thing, just a light paisley.
Yeah. I saw somebody. What did they do? They dyed it, I think, or they
influence.
Influence. Yeah, influence.
Influence bleached it, and he me see.
And it didn't look bad.
He trying to turn him into like a custom like Piet almost now after he painted it and stuff after bleaching it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can find
I
it.
like these. This one was crazy because I really liked the interior, like this interior color, the liner.
Oh,
And
yeah. I
but
would.
we didn't get like a. Okay, so maybe David can tell us why. So Dave, why is it that we don't get like spare laces with some of these, like extra laces with some of the pairs?
Dude, I wish I knew. Maybe it's
We're
cost
fucked.
driven. Like maybe it because the
No, but look at this
the
thing.
escargot. Yeah, I don't know. Shit, I don't
Came
know.
with fucking 2 or 3, right? And it's
Right.
like this shit and the long tongue thing. And it's like, but then you get something like this. That's like, oh, all you need is like this periwinkle color or this interior liner color.
Yeah.
Like so good. And you're just like, I went to go do the little bear. You know, I do a little bear brick video where they like go and swap the lace out.
Dude, I can't believe you do that.
Yeah.
When people say, "Yo, dude, you could have done the lace swap," I'm just like, just go watch this one. This is way fucking better. I'm like, I don't have the
That's so
fucking time
true.
to do a regular lace swap, much less like fucking
damn.
animate bear bricks doing
That's
it. You know?
that's what influence turned those into.
So
Oh shit,
true.
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
So he
true.
bleached them and then he painted them and he turned into like his own little custom
Shit.
like
Yeah,
reverse Piet Madrian.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are sick.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I went to go do that
Sheridan
video
said-
for this, and then there was no fucking lace. I'm like, come on, dude. And then there's been a couple of other times where we're just like, how are they not putting extra laces with these? It's like the options are endless. So I gotta go dig into. Look at this thing, dude. I got this thing. I gotta go dig into. Look at this shit.
Oh,
It's
his
just
lace
a
box.
whole-
I love it.
It's the whole thing of laces. Like, look at this shit.
That's pretty
It
sick.
The
doesn't
best
even like
is
come
like
out
a
easily.
clear kit.
Look at
What about
it. It doesn't even come out easily. But this thing, crazy, dude. It has all the
That's
spare
a
laces.
ton
For
of laces.
everything.
So do you just take any of your laces out of the boxes of your SBs and they just go into there?
Yeah, once I figure out which one I'm gonna put in on the shoe, it pretty much stays. That's pretty much it. And then
Holy crap!
the other one goes in here. But-
I would have anxiety about like trying to figure out the one that went with
yeah.
which one. I don't know why.
I already
Just 'cause I'm
tried.
like a purist in the way that
Yeah.
like I need it all to be, you know.
Yeah.
And so, oh my god, my brain.
My
would
memory's
explode.
not. But you know what? You know what? A lot of it is though. Look at like if you find this one, like this one right here, right? You would think, oh, it's just a teal one, but look at it's it's this thing. You know what I mean? That
The
tells you
little
what it
lace
is.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this
there's
one's,
some truth to that.
Yeah, this one's what's it called? What is that shit? Grateful Dead. You know?
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
then like some of them like will
Right.
have like a metal like end on it, you know, and you'll know what it is. They're like, I don't know,
Like
dude.
the April.
There's a lot of that here. You know, contrast like lace tips and other things but this thing's crazy as shit, dude. Like having this thing, it does give me anxiety, but the best thing about it is that if I just say like put it in there as a mess, I feel
Yeah.
like it's like controlled chaos. Like it looks cool, right? Like
It does
this
look
looks cool. You know,
It
so
looks
Like,
it's
when
just
super
like
cool.
that video of it of shaking it and then all
Super
Yeah, yeah.
cool.
the shaking
literally.
video.
yeah.
but I
Mr.
just-
Sheridan
yeah.
says them red laces that come with the big money and savings go great with the cut pastoral prints too. Love that lace swap, Rami.
Okay.
this
Nice.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You
Yeah,
took
and then Revolution says under the radar shoes get worn. Some of my old SBs got worn so much they became my lawn mowing shoes and trash. Now they're $800 DS. There you go.
Well-
That's exactly my point right there.
But
Yeah.
then look at
100%.
look at this, dude. You could tell I've had fun in these, dude. You know what I mean? Like they've seen better days, but
Yeah.
like fuck it though. You know what I mean? Like you look at it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Why?
I mean? Like,
why
people be
not
upset,
wear
but-
them? Is the way I look at it. Like especially
Yeah.
that shoe. Like why not get it out and give it
Yeah.
some love? You know. I mean,
My swooshes
I-
are still good too. Look at that.
it just
That
you just
probably
gotta
broke a
get
lot
it
of
out
people's
once.
hearts, huh?
Yeah.
Just once. Yeah, I know, but that's all right. That means you wear them and you love them and you enjoy them. You know, that's what it's
Right.
all about.
Yeah,
right
dude.
there, too.
I've done the heel flips in those things and shit. You know, it's like it's pretty crazy. Yeah,
Ron,
but
so
I
well,
didn't know. I had no idea
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
It was
Of course.
2004. Like.
Yeah.
And you know, it was kind of a kook thing. Like when people were like, dude, what the fuck are you wearing? Because it looked crazy at the time, you know. So
And you had just got back into SBs because you would take a little sabbatical during the kid
Yeah.
stages. So you
Yeah.
you just came in at the perfect time. I just remember
I
that
came
too.
back-
But
I came back for this one because the diamond dunk was my favorite dunk during
Oh, yeah.
that whole period. And so when I saw that this came back, I was like, oh shit, and then it just sucked me in. After that,
Yeah.
that was it, dude. Yeah,
No,
after that,
that's
that was
all
it.
it
But that was a
takes.
good time to come back. That's like Strange Love, like following that, pretty much it was like Ray Guns, Para, Strangelove, FTC, fucking, you know what I mean? And it was
Some
really
good
good. Like,
stuff. Some really good stuff. Man,
yeah,
oh man, I
Grateful
tell you
Dead,
what.
fucking, yeah, like Cliver, fucking, you know, there's so much, or Civilist, right? Fuck, so much good shit.
Nice.
And
So
then, yeah.
Moondust Elmigo said someone at home is crying right now watching Moondust do that crease test
Yep.
right there. I think
That's
a
why I
few
was-
people probably
That's
did.
why I've been laughing for the past
V,
3 or 4
V,
minutes.
V.
Oh my god. My
But they're cooked. It's not like I
Yeah.
just took a
he
DS2
says
and like,
my skunks are
They're
his
cooked.
lawn. Oh my god, his skunks are his lawn cutting shoes. Wow. Well, at least his shoes match the grass. That's for
Yeah, that's
sure.
right.
You know,
damn,
so
dude.
it depends what kind of grass you're cutting too, I guess. I
Right.
don't know. Maybe you're cutting with your hands versus your feet. But hey,
That'd be
that's all
cool.
I'm saying. But anyways, here. So do
So
it
what do
again.
you what do you
it
got? What do
again,
you
they
see?
said.
What do you see next on your road? Do you see red gums? Yep. Okay.
Yep,
I see
red
this.
gum.
That's
Yeah.
the next one. Yeah.
They're okay.
Which
You
is-
know what? I've seen some good fits go on with those reds. I like the red on them a lot, though. I don't know about
But-
you guys.
You know what? When I saw like that they're gonna do a red and they said they were gonna do a red and white orange label, right? I was like, fuck yeah! Like right away,
Yes.
my
We're
head
getting
was
Suede.
like
Dodgers.
my head was like, we're gonna get this shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what
You know
I
what
was
I mean?
thinking.
That was
too.
the initial.
That's what
That
I
was the initial
thinking.
mock-up picture they showed.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
initial
Yep.
mock-up did look like that.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
showed it like this, right? Like where they're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, look, you
Yep.
know, and then like it's gonna be all red. And I was like, fuck yeah, like a St. John, but like a suede one and an SB. I was like, I'm in for that. And then when they came
And
out
then
with
they
this, I was
said,
like,
nope.
Yeah. The
damn.
whole gum sidewall
We're not
works
doing
on
it
some
for
things,
you.
but I wasn't, you know.
Yeah.
No.
And it's a weird feeling like leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like, it
it's
feels
strong.
weird.
I will say, like it's thick and I don't know how to describe it, but
Just say strong, but
Seems like it'd be good to skate in. It'll hold
yeah,
up.
it's
there
weird.
you go.
Yeah,
Exactly. There
but
you go.
I didn't really go
I
for this
just,
one.
I just wish they would have do a white midsole with the gum bottom.
Same.
Even then, they could
Same.
have kept the whole upper red like it was.
That's nicer.
Just done, and
That's
white
nicer.
midsole, gum bottom. That
Oh,
would have
there you
taken that one up a
No,
notch.
no,
That's like
another little influence change. He
yeah,
did.
that's
Yeah.
like a what's it called? That looks like a There's one that looks
The
like
Millie
that.
Vanillis, Millie
No.
Vanillis? No.
No, it's something else. But anyway, yeah.
So what's after red gums?
Oh,
What
yeah,
came
yeah.
after
I think
those?
I think the Aisas were next after that.
God, we're already to the Aisas.
Is that
God,
right?
it feels like we've been
Oh,
moving
yeah, okay.
fast.
Yeah.
Well, there was a
I have
2-month
Raisa way up
lull,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep.
Yeah.
And
That
that
was our
Those are-
first quick
those are
strike.
super sick.
That was
Oh,
the
I
first
think it's the other
strike,
side.
too.
If you
That was
had
the
the
first quick strike.
Yeah, they're different, right?
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I
That
don't
shoe
usually
is
do the
sweet.
fucking 2 lace thing, but this one I had to, dude, because it made
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I was cheap. I did
usually
just
don't fuck with
blue,
that
blue
stuff.
on blue.
what's up,
That's-
Clyde?
Those were the ones
This,
that
I have to tell you though, I don't know about you guys, but that's one of my favorite
Mhm.
releases this year. I
Oh, yeah,
really
for
like
sure.
that shoe a lot.
You
For
should
sure.
get those
Super
in the
comfortable.
U-toes and sit on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
seriously, yeah. They're so comfortable. They fit. You know how every SB just
Yeah.
fits different, right? They all
Yeah.
fit just slightly different. Those for me and my fit and feel,
Yeah.
those just fit so perfect. I love.
God, that's
those
one of the
Aisas.
things I hate the most. How's it fit? True to size? If you don't say true to size, you get chastised. If you do, you get. I'm like, dude, I
I
don't
always
know. how
say,
to-
It
I'm a 10,
literally is
and I
every
bought a
shoe
10.
is different.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the safe bet. Just buy your normal size. I can't promise you one way or another, but buy
Yeah.
your normal. I can tell, like when I
And
wore
it doesn't
the
matter.
Safaris,
I told everybody that the Nar Hunters ran small.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
up a size.
and they do. They
and
do.
nobody did. And then they said, "Damn it, I should have listened."
Nobody
Yeah.
listens.
Yep.
You
I
know?
bought his.
fit
I bought his
super
pair off
sweet.
of him because it was too tight on
Yep.
him. So I
Yeah.
grabbed his.
Shit,
Yeah,
I went
these-
up a half size,
And
and
those
it's
things,
still too tight.
and those things
Oh
skyrocket.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
It feels,
don't
good,
like
it
that one.
feels good when you walk because it stretches to your feet as you're walking if you have a wide foot.
Dude, I didn't
Yeah.
realize there's suede underneath those.
Is there suede?
Dude,
on it? I
they're-
didn't know that.
Yeah,
Which
Nar
one?
yeah.
Hunters.
If you
The
cut
Nar
that
Hunters?
away, if you cut the fucking
Yeah.
what's
Like the
scuba
wetsuit
Yeah.
material.
the wetsuit
Yeah.
material away, it's suede under it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I did not
Maybe
know.
that's why it's so heavy, but I don't know, dude. And then you had to
Yeah.
cut the thing to do the lace swap. You know,
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
had to
oh,
cut the
what
lace.
the fuck?
Yeah, that is the downside. Is the whole lace swap cut that you got to do
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
I should
Full soap on
say
them now.
this before somebody cuts their shoes up and gets pissed at me. You said there was suede under it. There's suede in the ollie holes. Like I could go grab them
Not
right
all the
now.
way
I can
through.
see suede through the ollie holes. So I don't know if everything is suede.
See,
Right,
see,
right,
look,
right.
grab a knife real quick. Let's see. Do it live on stream.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me get the
I know, right?
knife out. No.
No pressure.
Yeah, I
No,
never really liked
no.
those. You know, wasn't really
Oh,
my
I
deal.
love these, dude. I
Mhm.
love
Yeah.
this shoe.
But you
I
like
think
black. You like the
because
black shoes, though.
I was just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say he knows I'm a sucker for the all black. Like I just
fucking
love
hate-
an all black.
yeah.
I'd
shoe.
wear them with like olive drab, like fucking cargos, and it just that shoe just works so well with like a
One of
fatigue style pant.
friend
Black
went and made
midsoles.
my friend went and made custom swooshes where he put like the Velcro, he put like cement
So did
print,
I, but they were
print.
ugly as shit, so I didn't show anyone. I was like, God, I need to learn how to sew
He's
better.
like, this is not making IG right here.
Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
it's not making IG. Oh man, I'm telling you.
What do you have
Hold
next
a
on your
second.
wall?
I have Futura.
Okay.
Is
That's
that
probably
right?
right. Futura's
Yeah,
probably right.
Futura-
Yeah.
Futura is
Yeah.
right.
Wait. Were the Dior's before
They're
the
right around.
Futuras?
They were right around the same time. I think
They're
Futura
right
was,
around the same time.
Futura was
Yeah.
before
Is
Dior,
it?
I believe.
I forget.
don't know,
they were
man,
right
but,
there
like,
next to each other.
People are always upset with these because I wore these in Hawaii. This is the pair that I wore in Hawaii. But dude, I cooked the shit out of these, and they look great still. You know what I'm saying? This is walking around everywhere. I got a little bit of some like weird, like, you know, shit to have, but crease wise, dude,
The
not
crease
that
kind of
bad.
goes away.
Yeah, like after a while, like
you just heat it back up, like your foot just kind of heats that crease back up and out of it.
This is a
almost,
clean one.
you know?
This is a clean one. Yeah, so this
They
one's
are
dirty.
the biggest
This
head
is a clean one.
turners. I don't care if you don't know
Yeah.
shit about sneakers. I
Very
get
true.
so many people. Every time I wear those, people are like, "Oh shit, those are fun!" Like, "Oh, I like those." You know, it could be someone in their 70s, and it could be somebody that's 15. They're like, "Those are," you know. So that definitely standout shoe so far.
Yeah.
Well,
My dad
I
has
hate to
these.
say it, it's my number one right here. I know that's easy because everybody says it, but it is my number one right now for SB releases this year.
Mine's
For sure.
coming out in a couple weeks. So
you what?
Yeah.
From my
his number one.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
these,
those are by far my top release this year. Love those.
they're definitely good.
Influence has a question
Love
for you
those.
guys. What SB did y'all not think you'd like as much as you do? He's like, thanks for pulling up for the community.
Oh, that's a good one.
SBs this year that came out that you would you didn't think you'd like as much as you do.
Oh, like a sleeper?
pick up
That was
one.
like, oh, when I got it in hand, it was better than I thought.
Yeah.
Shit.
Especially like for Dave, because he sees like early pictures.
The Leonardo and the
mine's this one.
The reverse those.
I fucking hated this.
Holy
I fucking
shit, those look good in person.
I hated these, dude. And then when I got them, I was like,
you and
these
I
are
were
sick.
texting about those. I was like, you don't like those? I like them.
Yeah.
But I liked them 1,000 times better in hand.
Yeah.
It's a great
Hey, bring up the thing.
Influence?
Bring up Influence's picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check this shit out, Dave. The one that's like on the black sheet. That's the best photo, dude. The best photo.
This
that's he did.
But I hated this shoe, and now when I got it, I'm like, I haven't worn it yet, but
what
still,
up, Marty?
I really like it. Look at this shit.
Welcome.
Like
Flip over to the.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, yeah. Watch it. And afterwards there'll be another shot, but like, look at that shit.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, that shit's tight. Look at that shit's tight.
I didn't realize.
No, they're not. He painted them glow in the dark paint.
Yeah,
I said the same thing.
Right?
He sent me this picture. Right? I messaged him and I'm like, wait, these glow? You're blowing my mind right now. How did I not know? You know? And
dude,
like,
same. I was like, how the fuck? Yeah,
that
like
shit
my
is
mind
cool.
went.
Yeah,
I
that
was
shit is
thinking
cool.
that the way the AS looks on the back of the Sablone,
yeah,
I was like, it's got these little rubber letters put in the heel. It almost looks like they glow, and they don't. I was like, damn it. What if they
Yeah.
So he said he bought some Deco Art Ultimate Glow at Hobby Lobby and a very small paintbrush and just went over the white lines.
That's sick, though, dude. You did a
smart.
fucking amazing job because I love it. It should have been like that.
Yeah. Not that you'll ever be walking around in the dark.
No.
You know?
No, maybe not Scary Farm.
But
Universal Horror Nights or something.
Yeah. It makes
Very
for a
true,
cool
very
IG
true.
clip, though. Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. No,
So
it makes for a badass. There we go. The Dior's.
Yeah.
Don't wear
those
white
things. I love this shoe, but man, they are not comfortable at all.
Oh, really?
For me,
I like the deconstruct. Yeah.
Oh, I
No, see, there's
normally
something
do.
inside
I
of here
love
that
the
was scratching my
deconstruct.
shit.
Oh,
Right
was it?
My shit.
inside the heel cup, dude. There's something that just.
Yeah.
I put them on. I was gonna wear them to my buddy's
Damn.
show. Had the whole fit. I was ready to go, and I was walking around the house, and I told my wife, I'm like, I'm not gonna last the night on these. I could tell you
Yeah,
right
that
now. And
sucks.
so
Yeah.
they
I
came
think
right
that
back
I think
off.
that I gotta go down half a size on the decon stuff. I didn't think I had to do it before, but I think
Yeah.
I gotta go down like to like a 9.5 for the decon.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
blazer in
I
that pack
slide.
was super sick too.
Yes, the
Like
blazer
if you're
was dope.
if you're a vert skater, the
Oh.
blazer from that pack is like, why don't you
Totally.
have that? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Super nice. Yeah,
These are
that
cool.
I like the way the laces
really cool,
were
though.
on that too, on that blazer.
Yeah.
The way they had the lace,
Yeah.
the part on there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
these were
but
Dude, that
something about the
story,
heel cup.
I don't know how much you guys read into that story or looked into the culture of that shoe and everything. It was like moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
It
It
is
was.
heavy. It was that's a really great story. That
Yeah.
shoe.
Well,
is
and the
really
cool
sick.
thing is they really carried the story over really well to the shoe, which is
Wait, is
this
I
the
mean,
one
they
though?
just
Yeah.
all the different tie-ins on the shoe. They
Yeah.
Right.
really killed this one. The materials on that back heel on the booty of that shoe too. I mean,
That's
they
this
just.
one though,
I
right?
mean, I can't imagine it had to have been tough to put that together.
The wrong
Yeah.
word.
Rami pointed that out. You see that?
The
What
world.
is it?
Oh yeah, the misspelling.
It says
Oh, damn.
athletes throughout the world. They spell world wrong inside the
Yeah, dude, right there.
Dang,
spells
that's crazy.
WOLRD.
Yeah, dude, it looks weird now that I see it. I always look at it and see it. But you see that?
It's like
Yeah, that's
Nike's
crazy.
misprint, but on every pair.
It's a
Yeah.
Yeah,
key.
right there.
crazy.
WOLRD.
All you had to do is copy and paste.
Yep, that's
They
it, dude.
they
Spell
they
check.
bleed really bad on stuff too. The colors of these they bleed really bad
Oh,
on,
yeah.
on other
Yeah.
My
things.
socks were cooked. My socks were
Yeah,
cooked after that
socks
day.
were
I wore 'em.
cooked. Absolutely, yeah. I might have to
Yeah.
double sock those. Maybe that's what will make them more comfy. Get the double sock out on those.
But they're good. They're cool. They're really cool shoe. They like
Yeah.
just theme wise and the tongue thing. Was,
Yeah,
was really
super cool.
I
Yeah.
covered it,
So
but I liked it. I still liked it. You know, I get underneath it. Still looks cool.
yeah, oh yeah, no, absolutely. I know it's true. That's crazy. That was a good one. The merch that was with that one came out really nice too. I bought the shirt for it. I dig the merch that came with that. Ooh, the Trucaderos, underrated.
Those are great.
That one
Underrated.
that shocked me when I saw him in hand.
Super premium materials.
I love this little like weird like green color that they put in there. You know.
When
Yeah.
you
I don't
looked at
know.
when you looked at pictures, I thought they were suede when you saw pictures of them before you got
Right.
them in your hand. Then when
Yeah.
you got them in your hand, you're like, wait, hold on, this isn't suede. I thought it was an all suede shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. This shit. This is the thing that got me the most. To be honest, I wasn't in love with everything, but the outsole was just like
I think it was
outsole.
that one.
weird
somebody
marbly shit.
commented-
I'm with it.
Somebody commented on my YouTube channel, was like, yeah, these are sitting because nobody wants them. And I was like, dude, I think people wanted them. And he's like, all you got to do is look at the retail price or the resale price to
That's
tell.
why everyone goes off.
Oh,
And then I was
delete.
like, all you got to do is read the fucking hundreds of comments that are
Right?
hyped as fuck. Like everybody was hyped on
Exactly.
those.
This
Like,
has some
so
really
what if
cool
the
like.
resell isn't up there? Like that shoe is sick as fuck.
That is-
If you look, there's some really
Exactly.
cool shit that it has on the like. There you go.
Yeah.
That's probably the best angle. We could
Yep.
see.
Yeah, the
You can
like
see.
and kind of marbling on the
Yeah, like on
Compared
the
to-
material.
compared to your
Yeah,
Boston,
those materials.
it's the same. It's almost the same thing if you compare your Boston Powerpuff
Yeah.
Girls.
I saw that. This guy right here, right?
Yeah, if you compare like
Yeah. So that's what I said in my video. I think that's
Mhm.
what I called out.
Okay,
I
yeah,
said
it's got that
I
the
agree.
swirly
details are
kind of.
more like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Like
It's like a
Yeah.
smoky finish, like a
Mhm.
smoky finish
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
paint almost, you know?
I don't know what it is, but it's cool though, dude. Like, and the materials are weird. You know, like
yeah,
they're
I
like
couldn't call
Yeah.
what it was.
me either. I can't. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. And these new things it's kind of strange, but like I'm like, well, fuck it. Literally, they skate
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah.
that's the main thing. But yeah, the double swoosh. I like every once in a while. When they bring that, I like that. That little
Yeah.
double layered, you know,
Yeah.
It's a small
Oh, yeah, that is a
detail,
nice touch. What'd
but
you
it's
say?
like-
The lobsters have that, right?
little. Yeah.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, that comes back, and it's like, yeah, I like that. So this is
Yeah,
a good
that's
one.
cool.
This is a good
Yo,
one.
everybody,
And this is
hit the
honestly
like
good.
button. Think about subscribing. Thank you so much. We got Moondust and Dave here. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We got 87 people in the building right now. Run that like button up, you guys. Let's go.
This one.
Those are
Ooh, those. Come on.
For-
for an
next?
all gum sole. those colors are what it works with.
Exactly.
compared to this.
Exactly.
Yeah, that looks good. The red with the all gum, I wasn't as much of a
But
fan
this is
of.
basically what Influence did. He did this. That's
Yeah.
what basically. I think this is what I was thinking. It
With
was
the
this
darker
one.
check.
Yeah.
But you know,
Oh yeah.
when I saw this, I thought this was black. You know, I thought this was a
Yeah,
black.
exactly.
It's like
But
that
then you
green.
get it.
No,
and
it's like a dark olive, right? Like a
Yeah,
real
it's-
dark olive green almost. And then the
It's like-
laces have that
yeah.
same dark olive to them.
Yeah,
Right.
it's called seaweed or something like that. And I was like, yeah, that's seaweed. It's dark ass green. You know,
Yeah.
but from like back here, it's the right kind of contrast. I don't know. I really like
Yep.
it.
No, that
I
color
really
like it.
palette, it works
Yeah.
on that soul
But-
right
Yeah,
there. 'Cause
exactly.
It gives
That's
you
just-
those desert
yeah.
vibes, you know?
Yep.
I just like
Yep.
I don't like that shit. I like the contrast. Like I don't like a full, you know what I mean? Like I like it when it has a contrast.
I feel
You
like
know?
it's a good fall shoe too. Like they
Yeah.
came out in the summer run, but I feel like come fall, like that's gonna be a
Oh,
perfect,
yeah.
perfect fall
100%,
shoe
dude.
right there. You know,
Yeah,
you'll see it more come fall right there.
That Nike
Influence
SB
said
that I got
Moondust. I
recently?
can't wait for the basketball.
Oh, the
Influence says
basketball.
he can't wait for it. Yeah.
Dude, I
Basketball.
can't either.
I can't
Right?
wait. Yeah, we're all ready.
And it
We're
changes
all-
colors too.
It sucks because we've had to get
What
teased
is
with
it?
this whole Verdi thing forever now, so we're all
Yeah.
ready. So
I don't
let's
have
go,
a black
you
light
know?
in here. But yeah, it changes colors. This
Alright.
thing changes colors to the Verdi colors. It's fucking fun.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So what were you saying though on the Adobes or no? Is that what those are called? The Adobe? What was the trade name for these?
No.
These were called the
Rustic Sunset something or
Sunset. Yeah. You're
is that right? Something sunset or
something
Sunrise.
burnt sunset,
Burnt
burnt
sunrise. Burnt
sunrise, something
Burnt
like
sunrise.
that. Yeah, they're dope though. They're dope. The olive laces. You have to have the olive laces in there. You got to have the olive laces in there.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
this. I don't know if this is right, but I have this.
Triple white.
next.
Yep.
Triple
Yeah,
white.
it is right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what though?
Nothing
This
wrong with
shit
it.
is soft and it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing
I was
wrong with it.
surprised how much people tripped over. Like people were so hyped on a triple white.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
There's a triple
It-
black coming
it's-
too. What do you guys think of that?
That's
I
just
like
fucking
it.
West
I
Coast
like it.
troublemaker
I've
right
seen
there,
it,
dude.
But it's simple, right? Like there's nothing to it. I think the all white works better with that shoe than it does the all black. Like it reminds you of like an Air Force One or something almost.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dude, people are gonna have this in the West Coast. People are gonna have this shit on the front doors. Or like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When people are wearing the all blacks. That's gonna
Yep.
happen, dude. They're like, oh shit, they gave us a fucking troublemaker. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like, all
I
fucking
know.
black.
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing too is the triple white. It gives like all the people that love custom doing stuff to their
Like
shoes.
canvas.
Like it's just
Yeah.
perfect palette
Yeah.
for them. You know, they got blank
Yeah.
And
canvas
then
to
just
work
having
with
that
there.
little like
Yeah.
orange on there. Hey,
Yeah.
are they really gonna do that shit? The
Nike
Done by
ID.
you?
yeah
Dunk right
Nike.
there.
I don't
By
know.
you
That-
for
I've
SB?
heard the rumor.
I did too. I read it somewhere and I was like, bro.
Didn't
That's
Europe
crazy.
didn't Europe a while back get a Nike SB custom or no? Was that like a long time
It probably
ago?
wasn't a dunk. It was probably like a Nija or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Maybe
But
that's
it
what
definitely,
maybe it was like a
it definitely
high or
wasn't a dunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
But these are
That's
cool, dude.
crazy.
I think, like you said,
Yeah.
people are gonna customize these and they're gonna be nice.
Exactly. And I'm sure we'll see more of them. I mean, I would think the shops would still end up with getting more of those eventually, like some trickle in like a lot of the other
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Another cat.
But maybe
My-
they're
my
not. Maybe
cats
they're
are-
done.
my
Maybe
cats
the
are about
run
to
is
start
already come
fighting.
and gone.
Who are they?
Oh, nice.
Now I got this.
Going into
That's
battle.
what we are.
Hi, kitty.
No, let me get the other shit for this one.
All right, so you guys. Okay. Yep, you got bears.
I happen to have it. Is this where we are? Theirs?
Yep.
So this one I have. This one has all the shit inside of it. So I fucking.
All the
But
freaking, all those laces.
Dude,
Yeah,
dude,
dude.
that's crazy. Yeah.
It was crazy, but I ended up with I ended
That's
up with
why
these
some of
on
the
there.
other
No,
shoes didn't come
Flacco.
with laces. They
Flacco,
had to
we
save the
went
money
through
for
the big
those.
money savings. We
Yeah.
gave him a ton of love. We loved the big money. We're going through them in order.
That's what it
right
was,
now.
dude.
We went through
They,
them
they
in
said,
order.
"Oh, we need to save all the money so we could put all this shit into here with the
Yeah.
with the fucking Dubrays and all the other shit." And then like, oh yeah, so that means one of the really cool GRs can't get no fucking
Right.
extra laces because you get
One of-
fucking five.
One of my homies tore his grip tape skating in those because the Dubray cut his grip tape.
oh,
Oh,
really?
seriously?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez, that's
So
crazy.
there's
Yeah, they the laces are sick on those. They did a nice job with the laces.
Yeah, those
on
are sick.
They're so
Yeah.
unique.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Oh,
different
fuck.
from anything else I've seen them do lace wise.
Dude, there
Yeah,
was a
Like
lot
I
of
don't know.
there was a lot of
yeah,
discourse about that shoe when it
yes.
first started to come out.
Hey, look,
And
I think there's
I'm
still
just like,
some.
you know, like what is this? Blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, Deluxe distributes their skateboards. So people like, if you were talking shit about their skateboards or whatever and saying
Yeah.
it didn't have a place, I'm like, dude, the most recognized, awesome brand in the
Gnarliest dudes
world,
in the fucking yeah,
in the
exactly.
world of skateboarding, put
Yeah.
that shoe out. So it 100% has a place and
Fucking
is
Gerwer
skateboarding.
and fucking yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of people in that building that are, you know
Dude,
what I mean?
Speaking of Gerwer, guys, did you see the photos?
No.
I was on a
What?
panel and fucking at the Magic Trade Show with Gerwer,
Yeah.
Muska, Dom, and Vern Laird from Bones. Like we were on a panel
Oh shit.
talking about skateboarding and fashion to the Magic Trade Show or the Project Show or whatever. Thank you, Dom, for bringing me in there. But
Yeah.
Whoa.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking
That
Sitting
is
next
crazy.
to Muska talking. It was crazy.
dude.
Like,
I got to work with
right?
Muska at one point because he was on Element.
Oh,
if
I
if
bet you
remember.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was on Element for a while, so I got
Yeah.
to work with him. That was one of the most crazy experiences of my life. Probably him and
Yeah.
Bam, probably the craziest two people I've worked with.
Yeah.
Bam for sure.
Yeah, for
fucking-
sure. He's been staying in South Carolina for some reason. He's in Charleston.
Bam.
So he
Yeah.
just had like an
He's
art
skating.
show yesterday, day before.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
At
because
a
doesn't
skate shop
Muska
in
does
Charleston.
all kinds of crazy stuff, man. He's always
Muska's
doing all
been doing a lot
kinds
of
of
stuff.
painting and
Yeah, Muska's been
dipping,
doing a lot
and
of
yeah, dude, that dude's got a gnarly page on. I follow him on IG.
SB Shoes, Acme.
Old
Extinct.
classics, old classics.
Dude, I kind of like that idea, but then also like feel like they have to be. It has to be current and relevant to some degree, you know.
Yeah, because otherwise you say old world, and they're gonna say, "Well, what is that?" You know what I mean? I guess
Yeah.
you could go to world industries, and people would start to understand. But like, you get to
Yeah.
a point, and you don't understand, and then it's like it's a
Yeah.
disconnect. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Dave and I have talked about this quite a bit, just amongst each other. It's just like it's different. You know what I mean? We had a different we had like a where there's more stories being told. You know what I mean? And so that's why we were like literal stories being told through these shoes, and they kind of
Yeah.
changed and became more
Yeah.
themes of things, which was
Yeah.
still cool.
Right.
Which was still
Yeah.
cool. Like but like
Oh, yeah.
the stories
Yeah.
were the things that connected things, and that's kind of like what they drifted away from, in some ways, So
Which is too bad too, hopefully
Yeah.
they can figure that out, and I think they will.
Yeah.
It all
Yeah.
comes back around, really, dude.
Yeah.
They just go through trial and error on things, so I
And
won't lose hope on some
I
of that
think
stuff.
this year has been really strong. Like
they've
I don't know,
come
like
back to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you look back on 2024, it was a strong fucking year.
Yeah, it's getting better. It got
100%.
better.
I mean,
Started slow.
every year's gonna has its ups and downs. This year started really strangely, I mean, we didn't even get our first quick strike till 4 months in or something. It felt like I don't know
Yeah.
how long it was, but it
And
was
then
quite a bit. But
6 week.
they're gonna finish
hiatus.
strong. They're gonna still finish strong.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We are
But
always
I think some of
maybe.
that 6-week downtime. This is just my personal opinion. With Nike kind of changing up their whole purchase order system and everything else, I think Nike was just figuring out time to be able to get everything switched without causing chaos. That's just a outsider looking
Right.
in, and
Yeah,
so I
exactly
think
right.
it was just it wasn't. I think we overthink it. We're like, oh, they're just holding out on us, But I feel like there
Exactly.
was
No, they're
some
not.
real
They're-
purpose behind it,
They
Right.
can't ship anything if their shipping technology is not up and running. It's like
Exactly. So now they're gonna hit us hard.
it's
in
always
a
a
good way.
conspiracy. They're trying to
Yeah,
create scarcity. I'm like, or they're just
Yeah,
working
no.
on their computers.
No,
Right,
they want
right.
to make money. They want to put
Yeah,
shoes
yeah,
out.
exactly.
They don't
Yeah.
want to sit. So
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
my other top release of the year, you got that in your hand right now, and Robbie.
Dude, that shoe's
That's
great.
awesome.
Safari.
People are tripping.
Yeah.
This shit's sitting in shops, and
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
really,
Crazy to me.
really, really good shoe.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Did you sell out of this one?
I think it's better than the first one. It's more wearable.
Yep.
You know,
It
Oh,
is.
way
Yeah,
more.
especially when you
wearable
put the
than
black
first one.
lace in.
Yep. I've worn these several times.
Yeah.
I've worn these several times already.
Or somebody
These
was
are-
saying they wish they had an orange lace. What
Yeah.
shoe came with an orange lace?
I tried, dude. I tried
Ooh.
fucking everything. I couldn't find it.
Hey, wait. Would the Their lace work with that? The one that's black
I
and
think
orange?
it's too orange, but
That's
Is
the
it
one that I
wrong
used.
Orange?
what the
I think
fuck
that- oh,
did
no, I
I
used
do?
Polaroid.
just
I
did
used
a video.
I used the Polaroid orange because look at here. Where's the Polaroid?
Dude.
Right here. See? So I used this orange.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
question,
yeah, I can
South
see
Jersey.
that.
But
I'll
it
ask
Might
you
be a
that.
little bright too.
But it was
Yeah,
still
too bright.
Yeah, you know, so like, but that's the closest one that I had was from the Polaroid. And I went digging, dude. I was
I
digging.
made
pretty
2
deep in
videos this week. What were they? It was they came
But-
while I was gone, so they were so rushed. I can't
What about
fucking
this
remember.
one?
Oh,
What
that's
about
what you
this?
did this week? You did escort.
Yeah, that's the one.
There
That
we
lace
go,
would be the
escargot.
one that could probably work.
It's
Yeah.
pretty
I
close.
think you're right. I think you're right because a lot of times I feel like Nike does things in runs where they use
Pretty
similar color
close.
palettes that you can mix
Right.
and match. I think those might do it. They might do it.
Maybe.
It's dark, but
Hell yeah,
it
doggy.
still might be a good contrast. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to try it.
So South Jersey has an interesting question, David. So he says, are they releasing mainly women skater SB collab models this year? And
we're on this
and
one.
if you think about it, every collab this year has been outside of there or Futura has been paired up with a women skateboarder.
But I think there
basically.
is neutral, right? So it could be still because it's neutral.
Yeah, that's true. So, but I mean, actually attached to a skater though too, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Aisas,
that's
the Alexis Sablones, the what's the next one coming up? The white with the
This is a woman, right? This was also
like not pastoral, but there's the
that's
next
what-
one's the women's release too as well. So all women skaters so far this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not even put that
Interesting.
together. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it-
so
Yeah,
because
pretty
I was
cool.
thinking it started.
Nicole
at
you got
97,
Nicole
she kicked
House
us
coming
off.
up.
That's
Nicole
pretty cool
House.
that they're repping.
Yeah.
Who else? Yeah,
House,
Nicole House. There we go. Nicole House
Yeah.
is the other one there. And is
Yeah.
there any other ones that we already know of right now that are coming out that are collab?
Not that I can think of.
That's just a group question, but yeah, I can't think of any more. I feel like that's the last one.
I
that we're getting
do
that's-
know another female shoe coming out that I can't talk about.
You can't talk
Yeah.
about that's
Okay,
fine.
But
all
it
right.
is-
So maybe they'll finish this
Is
out.
that-
Then that'd be
you think
But it's
sick,
cool
actually.
though. I'm with it,
2025
dude.
or you would say
Say what?
2025 year you're thinking, or they're thinking about this year, or
This year.
That's a good. I think it might be this year.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's definitely something to be said. I'm kind of thinking that that's the nice thing too is there's still some good stuff in front of us, but I like that they're tie. I always like when they tie a shoe in with a person. Like in general, I just like when there's that mix right there to it. We need a Bluetile SB though. We know that much.
Trust me,
We
I
need a Bluetile.
I
How
push
do
for
we
it all
write
the
Nike
time.
for you? Yeah. Have you ever
Yeah.
done any designs or come up with anything that you
I'm
kind of
sure.
submitted?
I'm sure they thought about
Yeah.
it. Something.
Yeah.
Well, we're pushing for you. We're pushing for you.
I know.
I
My
know.
skate shop
I
wants to
have
do
done a
one.
ton over the years, but it's like I don't know. It's fucking hard to
Yeah.
dial in a story that is special to you, like specific to
Yep.
you as a shop, but also broad enough to where
Hit the
the
masses.
larger market's gonna give a shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yep.
so. There are definitely some ideas that probably won't come to fruition that I will eventually probably just talk about. Like
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
but I don't want to because some of the stuff
Could be good. You might blow it.
it might be good and it might work.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah.
because I talked about it, I blew it.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
In my
Yeah,
shop, they
that's-
always tell me like, yeah, we've been thinking like they're trying to get their own SB too, and they're like, yeah, we come up with like a high, a low, trying to think of stuff that they're trying to like.
How do you not, right? I mean, how?
I know. This one over here
ultimate
probably has like
tie-in.
100 different designs he wants to create.
Oh yeah, Moondust is making them in his sleep, practically trying to come up
Yeah,
with ideas for
But
stuff.
dude, that's the thing though, dude. If Nike ever gave me a shoe, Jesus, I have a whole notes page that's just like the craziest shit. You know what I mean? It's probably like
Yeah.
five really really good shoes worth of stuff. But dude, anytime I think of something or I see something, it gets added to it. And
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about it. I'm like, dude, if the day ever comes, I want to be ready. If the day ever comes, I want to be ready. But
Yeah.
It's hard to disassociate from oh, I loved this movie, so I want to do something
yeah.
like one of the original ones that I pitched probably fucking, I don't know, more than 15 years ago probably was I was like, I just thought it'd be funny basically it'd be like a triple white, but it was like the modern problems dunk. Nobody's gonna know this. Nobody's gonna know this fucking reference. But it was like Chevy Chase, and he's like in this movie called Modern Problems, and he's driving behind like a like a chemical truck, and they're like dumping toxic waste on him as he's driving home from work, and he's like glowing, going to bed and everything, and he wakes up and he has these special powers. And there's like this one scene where he like snorts a huge line of like
I remember that.
like yes. So
I remember that.
it was basically just like an all white dunk that glowed in the dark.
Yeah.
You
That
know?
glowed
Just
in the dark.
fucking-
Simple. But
just
does
simple.
what
It
you need it
looked
to do.
clean, but it was like a glow in the dark thing. You know, or
GTC said make a green one, David, for Bluetile. One of your customers loves green on a dunk.
oh yeah, I know at least two of them, D-Beck or J Fresh. Green and
Picture
orange for
taken.
J Fresh. Yeah,
Jeez.
So
So
Jay Fresh is in the chat.
I got to do a gum sole for fucking for Sir Walt, and I don't know. Yeah, the homies know what they want.
Yeah.
When did each of you start
Someone-
collecting SBs? 2004.
someone said Lego SB question mark.
Dude,
Lego
I'm fucking
SB.
hyped. If that is real,
Right? I know.
dude, I've
I
got
mean,
so many fucking Legos. I mean,
they're
there's little.
dude,
Oh
they're
my
they're
God.
paying, they're
My wife
like
is built
Nike's
one right now.
paying licensing rights already.
I just like
feel like
broke somebody's. I just broke somebody's brain by saying I had Legos.
Yeah, I
I
know.
meant to say I have so many
Lego.
Lego
While
blocks.
we're sitting here, my wife
Lego.
is sitting. My wife
Oh
is
yeah,
sitting.
yeah, right. They're like, wait
Yeah.
a second.
My wife's
I
building
got-
this
Yeah, that
right
would
now,
be
so-
dope.
I'm trying.
Oh yeah, see.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
convince
they-
myself
so-
not to buy the Dungeons and Dragons set that is
I saw
only
that.
available through fucking fuck.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, a couple questions.
yeah.
Three's up
Good
next.
stuff.
Three's up next. Have you heard anything about Carhartt Eminem collaboration? I don't know.
I've
Oh,
heard
yeah.
the same rumors everybody else
Yeah.
has. You know,
Yeah.
I
I doubt
had
they
the
would do that.
original ones, the black ones and the tan ones,
I
Ooh,
have
those are good
almost
ones.
20 years ago.
I got like old Spanish moss. Do you remember those?
Yeah, it was kind of
It was similar.
The
It was
veg.
very similar.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was called the veggie or something. I had those too.
I don't even know where they are, dude. They're somewhere in here. They're probably at the fucking bottom where I can't get to them. But like,
Yeah,
I had
I
those
know.
too. Those are nice.
Yeah.
Like, I wish we had. I wish we had a
that
Halloween
one's
one.
like so random. It's hard to search for. Like you can't.
Yeah.
It's sad.
The dunk you're talking about, you can't find. Like if you're trying to search for it, you can't
Yeah,
find
no.
it.
Doesn't even
It's
come
really
up.
hard to
No,
find.
doesn't even come up. Absolutely
Yeah.
not. No.
It's really hard to find.
The Eagles fan says that triple white looked like a SeaWorld collab. So they're saying all I got in me is just a triple white. That's all I can come up with. That's as creative as I get, I guess, is what they're saying. So
Yeah, this is
I'll
Yeah.
take it. I'll take it. You know, it's
Yeah,
found
those are
it.
sick.
the
Yeah,
greatest.
This is it.
Would
it's
you
super
choose
similar to the Carhartt one. Yeah,
Yeah, this was like what I was thinking because
Roosevelt.
it's got like that duck
Which
canvas
one is
to it
that?
too.
What
Even
do they call that
Yeah.
one? What is that one?
Spanish
veggie.
moss, I think, or mocha.
Oh,
Is it
Spanish
the
moss.
Spanish
Oh,
moss?
yeah,
Spanish
maybe so.
moss, I think. Something
well,
like
the
that.
mocha was an actual leather
Yeah.
one that came out as a pack with a brown one.
I think that
There
was
was like
this,
a brown
right?
one and a tan one. Yeah, there you
Tell
go.
him, V. Hit the like button.
So
Tell
there's a
him,
tan
V.
suede
So-
reverse of that shoe also.
Yeah, I remember. It was like the same time. I didn't have enough money to buy everything, so I had to buy the ones that I really wanted. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At the
Yeah.
time, I
Nothing
didn't buy
ba-
everything.
Nothing beats the reach back, you know. Nothing beats
So-
the reach back, you know.
Nick,
A fun one
Nick
I've got
Halkias-
coming right now that was a fun reach one is the what is it called? The Dorenbeckers, the old school Dorenbecker SBs.
Yeah.
That was my most recent reach
Yeah.
back.
There you
damn. Nick Halkias, who owns Strange Love Skateboards, used to be my Nike rep back then. So like, anytime there was a vegan dunk, he would send them. He would promo them to me. So like those veggies, the Carhartts, the Dinosaur Juniors were all like synthetic.
These.
And he would
Right.
send them to me like this. This is kind of funny.
The ray
This
gun.
is like that synthetic veggie leather right here.
The advantage.
It's
So this was a
Old ray gun.
funny. This'll show you the era. Oh, those were synthetic also. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. It's like it's
Okay.
really soft.
I
and like,
did not know that about the ray guns. I didn't
Yeah.
realize they were
Just the original ones.
Yeah,
I
look
don't
at
know
how
what the
like
second ones
see,
were.
you can see how like
Interesting.
it's you know what I mean.
Cracking.
I mean, this shoe is fucking. Gosh, how old is this shoe?
Have a date.
2004. 4.
See influence. Thanks for coming through.
2004, dude. That thing's
So this is cool. This is funny. This shows you how like just nonchalant Nike SB was back in the day.
Wow.
So when there was a dunk, he would literally just ship it to me with the box turned inside out.
Huh.
So
crazy.
So these are like the Huff Blazers that are more like the classic Huff Blazers.
Yeah.
Like the, it has
Yeah.
the lower Volk
It's
wall.
super
and then-
low. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like this one.
Yeah, right there.
Get the Huff
Right.
dirt bags on the back.
Like similar.
That's
This is the
sick.
similar
That's
shape.
Nice.
Yeah, is that old like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, where's my camera? Huff dirt bags on the inside.
Damn. I
Dude,
forgot about
how
these.
sick
Super
are these
thin,
little
all
guys?
deconstructed. Those are crazy.
Yeah, this was
So
like a
no
throwback to
pack-
like Chucks, but an SB.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's what they remind me of. Is a Chuck.
The silhouette was
honestly.
good.
I have
These
a
were good
white.
silhouettes.
I have an off-white version of this too.
Sick.
Was it a good skatable shoe?
Yeah.
The material
Dude,
like
I
that?
fucking hate to say it. This is 11, which is what I used to wear. And they're
Yeah.
canvas, so they were tighter than all the other Blazers I had. So
Oh,
I've
no.
barely fucking worn these, but I like them so much I didn't want to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Wait,
So they're just
be
rotting
prepared
in my
to feel
closet.
old.
Yeah.
The craze says he graduated high school when those dropped in 04. He remembers.
Damn.
What up,
Yeah.
Area 13? Welcome. What up? Welcome.
Influence was saying bring back mids.
No,
Bring back
fuck
Yeah,
no.
what do you guys
Oh.
think of a mid? What if we
Fuck
got
no.
a shoe and I did a mid?
You guys gotta stop this conversation right now.
I would buy
now.
it. I would buy it in a heartbeat. No,
Eject.
I
No
don't
more.
own any
Eject.
mids. I don't own any mids, but I respect them. I respect.
I'm
I'm gonna
out of
do
this
a-
conversation.
You know what my idea
You know?
is? A fucking Moondust mid. That's what's gonna be my
Moondust man, he's already pushing it to Nike. Nike's already said the only way they'll collab with Moondust if it's a mid.
fucking strap.
I mean,
That's it.
fuck it, you
That's all
have
you get.
half a moon in your logo. It has to be. No.
It's all you get. It's all gonna be in between. It's a mix.
In between,
Gotta find a
only
balance.
fuck.
Gotta find
A
a
mid
balance.
guy.
It's
No.
only-
Oh god.
No. That's what you get, Moondust. Sorry.
My connection. There we go.
I'm just not a
So-
mids guy. I don't own or ever bought one pair of mids. I don't know.
Not even White Widows, huh?
Nope.
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 Interesting.
None. I don't own one. I've never bought one and don't own one.
Bluetile's losing connection a little bit. There you are. You're good. You're good now.
So Jay Fresh says NSB doesn't even do the inside of the box just like that anymore, along with the paper.
Yeah.
Now we just get the paper like that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
It's
true.
white. It's
Yeah.
like white inside.
True.
Yeah, you're
Crazy.
totally
Yep.
right. Cause like well, let's just see it. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, you're right.
Damn. Yep.
So
Inside of
box.
a pink box. See that?
Yeah, like the wood grain.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
blue
inside
one.
of a
I
pink
think.
box,
old
dude.
wood grain swirl.
Shit ain't even pink anymore, dude. You got the bottom's pink. There you go.
Yeah.
Right?
See that?
No,
The top is like-
strawberry coughs are highs, too. Strawberry coughs are highs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These guys. Yeah, you know these? Have you noticed that there's two flaps and that they're off? Like they're offset from each other? Did you ever
But
notice
I don't
that?
own a pair.
Yeah.
I don't own a pair.
There's two flaps.
Yeah. Yeah. That's sick.
And they're not in they're not like straight.
Right.
They're like off. You see that?
Yeah.
They're like
it's perfect.
off
It's
to
supposed
Oh,
to
we
be like
we
the
got
tops
the
of a
base
strawberry.
man himself, Jay Smiles. What up, everyone? I was going to sleep, but heard you guys are on, so I had to stop in and say hello.
Yeah.
What up, Jay Smiles?
Jay
I don't know how
Smiles.
we got
Coming
this
through.
Shout out to the homies at Black Sheep. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
damn! What?
yeah, that's sick. That's
Got
Wait
the,
a
tight.
second. What'd you get?
That's a cool box,
I
dude.
mean,
I
these
like
are
it's like-
old.
That's a cool box.
Like the old
Old,
Black
old.
Sheep collab. So it was like North Carolina and I think the other one's in England or something.
Yeah.
Are New Balances just doing super well for you at the shop right now? And a lot of New Balances.
Yeah, I mean they have been
Yeah,
for a while.
right. The New Balances, man, they've been doing. I mean, Moondust and I were joking one day at the shop.
Yeah.
We're like, man, we would almost wear these. Like, almost. You know,
I was
like,
almost
they were
there.
So
If-
nice.
Yeah, if they
So
stopped
nice.
like making dunks, I'd go to New Balance for sure. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
right now, no. I'm
I
still-
saw
The
How
480s
about
are
a
good.
Moondust? How about a Moondust Nike 6.0? Would you do a 6.0 if
Oh,
Nike said this
fuck.
is the one we got?
That'd be so fucked up, but I don't know, dude.
A 6.0, a 6.0 dunk mid Volk.
Fuck, dude. What do you say at that point?
That is it.
Like,
that's the Moondust shoe.
Oh fuck! What do you say at that
Where's
point?
the
You know,
magic
you're like,
8 ball?
oh,
Will it come true? Where's the magic
Dang.
8 ball?
What if they say you had to do
know?
that? You had to do that first before you got to a dunk.
Oh
you know?
god damn! I
Fuck,
would just
dude.
That's all
quit.
you
Then
get. That's your rollout.
I mean,
right
then
there.
I do it. I do it because, you know, sometimes you just gotta do things you don't want to do, you know. So I do it. But oh
That is
fuck,
true.
dude!
That
Oh
is
my
true.
god! Oh,
Dude,
it'd
I
be
don't
so
know
fucked
whose
up.
man.
idea it was to put a vulcanized sole on a dunk, but that actually happened, and I'm trying to forget it ever did. That was
Oh
the dumbest
shit! I don't
sometimes
even remember that.
It needs
They put
to
a bulk
happen. It
sole
needs
on a
to be
dunk?
left in the
Yeah,
past.
6.0 dunk.
Yeah, that's the 6.0.
Like
So-
combining
You know what's
these
funny?
two guys right here,
I
just
just
putting that on there?
donated my pair of 6.0s recently. I bought them like 10 years ago. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
even longer than that, 15 years ago, and they've been sitting. I put them on one time, and I took them back off, and they sat in my closet forever. I finally just donated them the other day to get rid of them. But yeah, it was an old
Dude, I was-
classic 6.0.
So,
I was a little more jaded or a little more still like punk rock skater when this happened, but when 6.0 launched, Nike invited us to this like sell-in meeting, and it was like, what is all this shit in the wall? Like they had these shoes behind curtains, and like, and I was like, what is all this
A
shit?
big unveiling waiting to happen.
And so it was like, all right, guys, well, you know, you're the skate shop, you're the premier SB door, and people ask for SB all the time, but we're not going to give them SB, but we did create this line for all those surf doors and all this fucking, all the shops that are asking for SB and can't get it. So we created this line and showed us 6.0, and I was like, that is fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm like in the middle of the fucking
Like,
meeting, and I was just
why are you
I was
doing
like,
this to
fuck
me right
this.
now?
I was like, how the fuck are you going to build our trust and you're going to help, like, use us to help build
Yep.
this brand and then sell skate shoes at PacSun?
Yeah.
I was like, this little
crazy.
two-headed monster logo is the
Yeah.
two fucking faces that I just dealt with.
Yeah, literally.
And I
Oh
would
my
never say
God.
that now, but I also know who I'm working with more now. Like, I was less connected to knowing, you know, like nobody has the intention of, we're going to fuck that person's business up, you know? So it's
Yeah.
like, now I
But
go into
little do they
things where I'm
know.
like, all right, this is the world we're working in. Like, how do I make it work for me instead of like trying to
Yeah.
fight something I don't like, you know?
Well, yeah, especially
Yeah.
because when the inevitable is still going to happen, right?
Sure,
You're still gonna,
exactly.
You know, that's the other thing too. It's like,
So that's what I was
instead
saying.
of resist it, just figure it out.
I was probably, I don't remember when 6.0 came out, but I was probably in my earlier mid 30s.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like 2006.
I was just way more aggro then, you know? So,
Yeah, well, that's exactly got to be some way. So Trap Sosa says, any collabs in the works that you can talk about, either one of you guys that you've heard of, with a PS8? That's an interesting question because
no.
that would
I
be
don't know.
cool to get a PS8 as a collab. I haven't personally seen anything though
No.
that's collab wise.
I haven't seen anything, but to speak
Yeah.
to that, I would find it unlikely just from what I talked about earlier, like knowing
Yeah.
how long the lead times are, how hard that material is to make.
Yeah.
There's like less colors in that palette. So
Yeah.
it's like 12 colors of the Flynet or
So
something.
you can only do so much.
And so if they're going to make like a new color, it takes them a long time to make it and stuff like that. So it's like,
Crazy.
I don't know. I would think unlikely to do another
Well, I'm glad I
palette
got
with
them,
that.
man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Man.
I mean, I think there's
Hold
going to be
on.
more PS8s, but I think it's just
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
like
Just a regular
sparse.
release that they're doing kind of here and there a little bit
Yeah,
as
yeah.
we go.
And,
Yeah,
and like I
definitely looking
said,
forward to more colors.
that is a unplanned scarcity just because of the you know the what it takes to make those. You know, it's just not
It's
as
wild that the first one they brought out too was the safari pattern. Like to me, that was like, wow, we're just gonna roll this bitch out right
Wait,
now.
no,
I
the,
mean, I
first,
like
the very
that they
first
did
one was one we
that,
couldn't
but-
get, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
very
yeah.
first one was
athletes
the
only. Yeah.
I fucking wanted that one, dude.
Yeah,
I
I know.
really
Yeah,
that's
that
all
one
those
looks good.
colors. Yeah. Like
Looks
Yeah.
good.
dude, I wanted that bad.
Me too.
Man, that's crazy.
So Doogie
So
asked,
the
Doogie
Go
asked,
ahead,
what were the
Ronnie.
best,
Oh,
Doogie asked,
fucking
what were the
my
best
shit was
skate
a
shoes you had in the 90s? I love my first Cali.
fucking Costin 2s, dude.
Oh, the Costin
I was,
2s was your 90s shoe?
Isn't it 90s? Costin 2, right? That's 90s,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It
yeah.
was.
No, it
Yeah.
is. I was
Yeah.
just surprised that
Yeah.
was your shoe. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Costin 2s. Anybody who's anybody knows fucking Costin 2s. I mean, I don't know. It
Had the
wasn't no
booty in it,
D3.
didn't it? Was
I-
it?
I wasn't like a
was wearing
D3
like
guy.
some DCs and stuff, honestly. Yeah, I was
Nah.
doing like shit
Yeah.
like that, you know. I was.
Nah.
I like the
Just
wide bodies.
Costin 2s.
I was into like skating, like not skateboarding, like skating. That was like back when like the rollerblade like just came full speed, you know. So yeah, I was in that mixed world there for sure.
Yeah.
Smile said,
I,
you guys,
what was yours?
I was rocking Ed Templetons and stuff like that.
Ooh,
Vegan
okay.
shoes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Templetons.
Rami, what'd you say? What were you rocking?
Air Maxes and
Air Maxes.
Well,
for regular non like that world shoe, definitely Air Max 90s.
Yeah,
100%. I had like every freaking colorway you could have.
I was working at Champs back then, you know, so I was doing all Air Max.
Oh, my whole check every week just went to the next Air Max 90. See, nothing's changed. From the time I was that age to the time I'm in my 40s, my check still goes to shoes.
That's right.
My homie Craig would be outside the punk show spare changing to buy new Air Maxes. And to this day, he only rocks Air Maxes.
Good for
unless
him.
he's skating, and then he and he does the Nike by You or whatever, where he just makes his own colors, and he's just hyped on him still.
Yeah.
That's a good one. The what up, J Air? Doogie says I was a DC and Vans guy.
I don't have those
shoes. I remember
I don't have
those too.
Yeah, so Jay Smiles was part of the McRad. He was in the band with them. Yeah, that's
so sick. That was a sick one.
I don't.
Yeah, right. I remember that one. I know it's sick that he has a shoe too. I like that. That they had a shoe like that. It's crazy.
I went to
especially something like that.
I went to a dinner in Florida where Vans like bought a whole, or just basically rented out a whole sushi restaurant and had us hang out or whatever. And Chuck Treese and Ray Barbie played that night. It was really epic.
What, like a little intimate show like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez, man, that's a night. I mean, see those little moments like that.
Sick.
You can't. That's never gonna happen. Like, what are the odds?
Yeah. Ray's fucking sick.
He is
so nuts. So what do we? So we got the escargots. Those are what you got in your hand right now. Huh?
The next one,
escargots.
The next one up is Sablons now. The one that's
Sablon.
I was lucky enough to. Well, my buddy G Face in the chat, he had his skate shop plush. Got the 2-pack in, so he hit on the raffle for my wife. He got the 2-pack for her.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. This is my favorite this year, probably.
Me too. I'm there.
Just because of the.
It's crazy.
Moondust knows. I'm just a fan of dragons, and I fucking wanted a shoe with scales on it.
Yeah, well, they gave it to you because they nailed it on it. Look at that. Look how buttery that is. Look how soft that is right there.
It's super soft.
Yeah, super soft.
Crazy.
Then,
and you know what's fun about those is the rub-away material. The rub-away, like where you could kind of make them your own, basically, you know? So that's what's sick about this.
Yeah, there you go. You could see.
Does the check rub away too, or just the
suede
mud guard?
Yeah,
I thought so. Right,
just the scale part around the toe and stuff in the back.
But I guess that makes sense to leave that one color like that.
But this shit is tight, dude. This is like some weird mossy shit. It's tight.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah,
you know, like this is definitely up there in my top 3.
And what's hard to tell is the sole is translucent.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You can't really tell.
You can't see that in video or pictures.
There you go.
Right. Yeah.
You see that corner
really
right
hard
there?
to pick that up.
That corner right there. You see that corner?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's transparent. So it's pretty sick, dude. And then I really like this stuff, dude. I really like this weird bumpy. And if you look around it, they cut it. They even cut the swoosh like with bumpies around it.
Every,
you know what I mean?
Every
like
layer. Yeah, every panel is like kind of wavy, like
this.
Like
dude.
A sick ass dragon. No.
Yes. And this is really soft. Like this is like Habibi leather soft. If you guys own Habibis, It's like that.
No.
I wasn't fortunate
I
enough.
wish.
If
I wish.
you go back to it in my size, I'm paying.
I might have hurt people's feelings on that one. I'm sorry. Might have
The
hurt people's
colors,
feelings.
they did a nice
Sorry.
job with the lace colors too. The white.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go
they
white
did.
on them. I'm
They
gonna
did.
be. Hey, who said it earlier? I'm just gonna go triple white. I'm gonna be
Let
SeaWorld
me see.
style. Just do boring white.
So I
But
think whatever
the
you
purple
do,
would
you
look
put the
mint
pink in after you skated them. Like
Okay.
once they're like
after
roughed
you've
up and you
worn
can
them.
see the pink, then you put the pink lace in.
After you beat them up and wear them like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, that'd be nice. That way, that helps that color pop right there like that.
So no.
Are you?
What were you gonna say, Sue?
Oh, I was just going to ask how the turnout's been for the raffle on these for him at the shop there. Have they had good turnout for these for the raffle?
Dude, I have no idea. I've been
Yeah.
playing catch up since Vegas, and I was gone.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Just get. So I showed up at the store for a couple hours on Friday. Basically slept Saturday and Sunday, and then today I worked. But dude, I have no idea what I even did because today was so trying to play
So
catch
do you
up.
shoot that? Do you shoot the unboxing and all that right when you got back?
Dude, exactly. I didn't even look at
Oh
him. I
my
was like,
God! No
just
wonder
go,
you
like
were on the
fucking
move on that.
Yeah.
Man, my wife.
Jeez.
Yeah. So my wife didn't even want to. She didn't like the Converse at first. Like she was like, I don't need them. Then when we saw them in hand, we went to my skate shop today, and she's like, oh my gosh, like these are sick.
They're cool.
They're really
the
nice.
We
They're
are
really
getting
nice.
that double box, but
Yeah.
it's been held up in
Oh, you're getting them.
allocation. So I
Oh,
don't
sick!
know.
You guys are on the list. Awesome. Good for you guys. That's awesome because that was a short list. There wasn't many
it was
shops
14
on that
shops. So
Yeah, I think there's like
I really have
500
to
of
thank
them.
those guys for doing that, but
Yeah,
we haven't gotten them yet.
I was lucky enough. Trap Sosa in the chat. He's in Texas and he hit my wife's size at his shop. So I've got the box 119 on the way right now. I think the box number I've got.
I got 111. I got 111.
111.
Nah.
So that's sick.
Yeah, people keep asking me. Right? I don't even what's retail on those. I don't even know what the double box.
250 for the double box.
That's not bad at all, dude.
No, 125 a shoe. I mean, really, if you break it down that way, it's not bad.
Yeah.
You know, especially for the fact they only made 500 boxes. I feel like that's crazy.
Yeah. One day I want that to be my job.
Making boxes?
I
want to design the special boxes for Nike.
Like, dude, sick.
I don't know what they're waiting on, honestly. You're already part of the umbrella.
They're like, we can't spend $900 on
that's exactly on Moondust creativity. Literally, like how dare they? Jeez.
He's like, wait,
only.
just a few more details.
If only.
Yeah, totally.
So, so out of the amount that we just saw, I'm just curious for each of you, your top two out of the groupings that we've saw, all the way up to the Sablones that are coming out. Like, what are you picking out of those two? That if you could only have two out of all of them. It was a lot.
And
we're gonna lose Brian in a minute because Moondust's head is gonna end up being all the way up and over with shoes all the way over.
I don't think I could get them all in my
I think my top two right now are
we're sinking.
The Futuras are obviously the first spot. But the second spot is the hardest one for me right now. I'm not going to lie. Out of all the different ones, it's super hard because I love the Aisas. I really like the Safaris. And I don't know if I could pick just a one and a two. That's my problem. I'm stuck at one right now, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm stuck at one.
Oh shit!
Somebody screenshot that shit. That needs clipped.
Yeah.
I'd say, for me, I like I really like that new one. Where is it at? I don't even know where it fell to. The Sablone one.
The Sablones.
Yeah.
I don't even know where it went, dude. How the fuck did it go somewhere?
It's a chameleon. It blended right in. That's what they do.
There you go.
You know. See, it blended right in.
Legitimately, just like disappeared. Oh, here it is.
So that's your number one right now.
I'd say mine too.
Okay.
Like I like this Futura thing, but this is for me. This is like old school hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I really like it. But this is like, I don't know. There's something about this shit. It's really cool. It's definitely up there. This is like top two-ish. You know, they're going up there.
Yeah.
Together.
Oh yeah.
You know.
So
by end of
you
the
guys
year,
are
but-
both saying Sablones right now.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Rami, what are you thinking?
Well, I haven't seen the Sablones in hand yet, but between the other ones, I like the Bears are up there for me, and
Okay.
I would go probably the Futura on the other one until I get the Verdes in hand and stuff, and the Sablones. I haven't had them in my hand
Yeah.
yet to tell.
It,
So-
Dude,
it's
the Dare
crazy
might be my
too.
second. Yeah.
There's gonna
Right,
be a
I was
second
kind of
one.
thinking that. I was good just by the way you guys were all interacting. And I was
Yeah,
gonna
That's-
say
I like black.
see
I like
it.
black shoes, and that just a mixture of colors that they did with it is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get those
Dude, the
out come
material
October. I think you'll be eating
It's
those
so
out.
different.
Yeah.
in
It is.
person.
It
Yeah,
is.
well,
It really
the
is.
like,
Makes a
you don't
difference.
expect
the
it.
fact that
You
white
don't.
is actually like embroidery
Embroidery,
on there,
yeah.
I think is
Crazy.
the nice touch on that.
And this
that
gray to
white
black
embroider
thing
on there.
is nice. It really is. This gray and
Yeah.
black contrasting, it's nice. I was like, you
Yeah.
always think like gray with black is a waste, but it's not.
Yeah,
No.
In this case,
No,
it's a little
uh-uh.
sick. Yeah.
no.
And then so now we know coming up. We saw the Wizard of Oz. Were you guys fans of what you saw coming up with that shoe?
I think it
Yeah,
looks
no.
cool.
Yeah.
I think it's all right. I think
Yeah,
what they try to do is
I'm
just try to be
so-
too special.
I'm tired of tearaway stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but it looks
Well,
sick.
it,
I wouldn't cut it
the-
away. You know, like.
Yeah,
Well-
yeah, that's true. To make red.
But I also
like I saw
think
it at
that
the
that's
midsole.
definitely going to be one of those shoes that when you're like, I don't know, and then you hold it and you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
This
right.
is so-
Because
you know, it's like one of those probably.
I saw they did the special midsole thing, and I think to me it felt like more of like an effort to try to do the midsole thing. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like there's so many other things you could have done, which is low hanging fruit, but would have been
so
amazing,
many things.
right? But
Yeah.
then you went for this weird, crazy off like I don't even remember the fucking scene thing, but I
know.
feel like it was just to be able to do that midsole. Like they put some
Pattern on
colors
there.
and some shit in it, and like I felt like it was just so that they could like do something different and impressive. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like it's cool, it's all right, but like
Yep.
I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably be like,
Wait
oh, it's
till it
fucking great
comes
when I
out.
have it in hand,
It'll
but,
be a
you
different
know.
story, 100%.
That's
Yeah.
well. We were
exactly.
talking about this the other day. You're familiar with the 3 stages of denial of a sneaker?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So for the first stage is I
So
don't
I
like
had
that
some-
shoe at all. I don't like that shoe. You know. Second is
And then it
she's
comes
growing
out,
on
I'm
me
like,
a
I
little
don't
bit.
really
Yeah,
wanna
then it's
miss
I
it,
gotta
bro.
freaking have that thing, man. I gotta
Yeah.
have it. What are we waiting for? So
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Some weird feedback on that shoe is, I don't know if you guys have seen this. It's been in our comments and it's been in some of the on some of the posts on like who's leaking that. I can't remember where I saw that,
There's-
but like people talking about it are talking about I'm in recovery. I have to get the shoe with the poppies on it. You know, it's like people are in rehab.
So it's
They're
got
like,
the
oh man,
tie-in.
yeah, I struggled my whole life with drug addiction. I got to get the one with the poppies on it. That's my.
That is true because when you've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
them
So
put a
that's like
poppy
a-
field on the side of a SV.
So
like
a lot
that,
of people have
so
said
it
that,
makes
which I'm like, man, that's kind of. I mean, I guess
Dark
I don't
a
know
little
that
bit?
experience, but that's kind of a dark.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It
That's a
definitely
dark
is.
tie-in right there. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
especially. But
Yeah.
be honest, with them paying the licensing right on that, Moondust is 100% right. It's a good shoe, but they pick. I don't know. They could have done so
Dude,
much with being licensed.
Just imagine if they would have taken like the civilist vibe. You know what I mean? Because somewhere over the
Yes.
rainbow. You know what I mean? Like there's
yes.
or like just like Yellow Brick Road or the Emerald
freaking
City
house crashing. Emerald City would have been
even like the
dope
monkey
if they
guy.
did, like,
Remember
an
the
Emerald
little
site.
monkey guys that fly through? They even have like a
Yeah.
vibe too.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
maybe,
But I guess,
But we'll
but I don't
maybe
know.
we'll
There's-
see more. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, there's
crazy.
a reason for
I know.
everything. You know, there's
There
always
is,
a
there
reason
is.
for everything.
We'll
you know?
learn
So,
more
like,
as we go.
or like even like
So
a what
the-
the. You know what I mean? Where like it's like you have all four. You have 4 characters. You know what I mean? You could have easily what the dunked it.
I
you know
feel
what
like
mean?
they
And made
should
it
do
like
a
something
what the
crazy.
every 10 years.
You know?
Every 10 years we should get a what the. It should just
Yeah.
be clockwork. They
Yeah, I
do
don't
10 years, 10 patterns of 10 different shoes over those
Yeah.
10-year stretches right there. It'd be
Mm.
sick if they did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Would be cool.
So I guess what's left is what's to come, basically. I don't know anything you guys are looking forward to coming. I mean, we just talked
I
about
don't really
the
like
Wizard
that
of
new
Oz
one, that
is,
Nicole
but-
House. I don't really like that one.
Whole house.
I
it's
think that
just
one's-
simple.
Yeah, I don't really like it but it has Molder vibes, old school Molder vibes, where it's all white with like a blue check. But I
Yeah.
don't know,
Well, it's
dude.
got total 90s
I'll never wear it.
chain
The
wallet
chain and shit,
vibes
like
too, right?
yeah, the
Yeah.
chain and the
wallet
plaid,
from
and
the 90s.
I'm not gonna wear that shit. But it's
No,
but I'm
yeah.
gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
It's
But I'm not gonna
of
wear
course
that
we're gonna get it. Of course we're gonna
I
get
think
it.
it's
That's
sick,
just how that
but
works.
yeah,
I'm gonna wear that shit.
I wouldn't wear
So,
that one,
okay.
but I like
How
the.
about
See?
How about City of Cinemas? Speaking of, with my thumbs up, that means hit
I
the
think it
like
looks
button,
great.
everybody. Yeah,
You
City
know
of
the-
Cinemas, badass. Looking
Oh,
forward to
yeah.
those.
You know what?
Did you
That one
like-
reminded me of when
Did
I
you like
first
them
saw it.
before they did the stain? They had that stain. They
Remind me
took
of
off.
this.
The shit
Like right
stain.
out the bat, I caught this vibe from it. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah,
like, oh,
kind of.
you know what I mean? I just had this like vibe to me. I was like, oh yeah, I like that one. You know?
Yeah, I
So
didn't
we
like
got-
the stain. I didn't like the stain.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
Yeah, I never
But
liked
if,
the
but if
stain.
they did it,
No.
whatever, it might
So
be
be it.
different. Make it
Yeah,
stand
Well, I
out.
told people they can still do it if they want to. You can just get the
This
shoe
thing.
and go put the stain on
Like
there
this.
yourself. It's all good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I don't like when they do
Yeah.
that shit. Like they
Where
self-stain
they
it.
make
and-
it look all dirty like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really like that shit.
Although it
never
does
worn these
look
because
good
of it.
on the it
Yeah,
does
that
look good
shoe's
on the
great.
Magnus Walkers.
Mhm.
The Magnus
That's my
Walkers
friend
where
Charlie's
they kind
favorite shoe.
of add
Yeah, a
that
lot of people like
distressed look to it.
Yeah.
It looks badass on those. That's a great deconstruct.
I love that one. Yeah.
I wish I had that shoe. I love that shoe.
Yeah.
I
Speaking
don't
of
have that one in the
The
collection.
same friend was wearing those yesterday.
Okay.
Yes,
Never-
such
I've
a
never
great
worn-
shoe.
Yeah.
Never
All
worn
right,
these.
keep an eye out, guys. 13 chat, you know where to go. You give me a buzz. No, I'm just teasing. All right, so South Jersey, he says, I think a sequence upper where one side would be red, other was yellow with a hidden message would have been fire. Oh, like the pillows where they have the sequence and you drag your hand across them.
Yeah,
with like
yeah.
a different message on there. Okay, I can
Yeah,
see that. Be a
totally,
little
totally.
loud. I can see that.
Totally,
Be fun.
totally. Or like even like
Mr.
a one, like
Sheridan said, what do
there's
you guys
two
think
Wicked
of
Witches.
Wu-Tang?
You know?
Oh yeah,
They
there
could've
you
done
go.
that.
Yeah, 1 and 1.
Well,
Yeah.
they could have done it. They could have done where like there was like all of them were all the Wicked Witch, but then there would be like a few of like the other one. You know what I mean? Make it special where it's like you wouldn't know. You know what I mean? Like
Or
blind bag 'em or
one
something.
way is the good witch and the other way is the bad witch.
Yeah, you know who
Yeah.
knows?
There you
But,
go.
but
There you go. Bad.
I
and
don't know,
good.
man. Like all day long, there could have been. That's why I wonder. I wonder why they went with that. Like, was it licensing? Was there an issue with the license? Was it?
Right.
You know,
I know. I don't
Dude,
know.
like I said,
Maybe
we
or
haven't
maybe
been
the
told the
license
story
only
yet.
covered a
We
certain
might
thing.
see.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
we
very
might
true.
we might see some advertising or some kind of
You're right.
marketing that makes you go
You're right.
like, you know,
Wow. Because
Yeah.
supposedly they
Yeah.
pulled
Yeah.
the one scene of the movie, which is the scene in the poppy field, basically,
mhm.
and they basically went with that. But we're gonna learn more. So, so South Jersey says the anti-hero highs look like a nice
Ooh.
shoe, good quality coming up. Those look dope. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Simple, triple white again
Yep.
for me.
Yep.
I'll take it.
So
And then we got
Halloween.
the Supersonics coming up.
Yeah.
Oh
Later
Yeah.
this year.
That's
a
Those
gum
are
bottom
dope.
one.
Those are
Forgot
pretty
about
dope.
Yeah,
That
that has
reminds
like
me of, like,
that has like
reverse
a gum bottom white and
Leos.
gum bottom, huh? Yeah,
And there's
Yeah,
another one,
yeah,
too.
that classic SB gum
That's
bottom
good.
sole.
That's,
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be a good
fucking
one right
sick.
there.
I'm gonna wear that on
We've got-
Christmas.
I think we've got a little bit different colored, like a smoky gray colored SB coming as well too. I can't think it's
Yeah, that's kind of a
20.5
classic.
though.
Duckling.
Yeah,
These ones
No,
right
that's
here.
some ugly
that's
duckling
gonna be
type shit.
nice.
Yeah.
you got these,
I feel-
these ones.
But don't they have a gum bottom sole on them, or is that like a
Looks gray.
rendering or
Yeah.
something? That looks great, huh? I remember
Cool.
seeing them with gum bottom, but we'll
Cool.
see. And so
Yeah.
we've got some good ones in front of us. It's crazy to think that we are going to be in September here soon. We're going to be literally October. No, I mean, we're almost at the end of the year here. It's just
Yeah, it's
insane. It's
crazy.
crazy to
Yeah.
think, it's still 100 degrees out here in California.
Yeah.
Though, so we're not thinking that way
Very
right
true.
now too. But
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
so anything else like Dave? I mean, you've been so busy at the shop. You it looks like you've expanded the print business side of the shop
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well too. I mean, that's
Yeah.
crazy the way you're growing right now. I love seeing it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So
It's-
is that like I've never been to your area there. So was the building 2 spaces and you took the whole other part space for the print
It's
business?
actually a whole strip, and there was like a women's clothing store in there, and they moved out, and I wasn't really thinking about expanding, but my
Yeah.
print manager, like the guy who runs all the print stuff, Chris, he's like, yo, we should get that space because the print stuff has always been in this side room of Bluetile, and it is super. Like if we got a big order, you were like
Yeah.
shimmying through boxes, or even if we didn't have a big order, everything's like crammed in there, so now I was like, dude, we can't afford to, and we still can't afford to expand. It's like one of
To
those things
expand.
where it's like, all right, let's just fucking do it.
Yeah,
and take
just
the
go
risk
for
and
it.
hope it works out. It's like, so it's been challenging. We also got a grant to do a bunch of like outside work on the signs and the walls and the counters and all this sort of shit. So we got a grant for that, but it doesn't cover everything. It covers a percentage. So it's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna double my rent, expand, and do a facelift. And oh man, it's been a challenging balancing act, but it's rad. It's already like way more spacious. We just finished printing 60 Bluetile boards, or I say we. When I was in Vegas, Chris was printing all week, and he hand screened. So we're gonna start hand screening our boards more often, and
That's cool.
Wow.
And
That's
we just
a
did
nice
hats,
touch.
shorts, shirts, all this stuff. So like, I hope people appreciate it as much as we do, because when I walked in and like saw all the boards just spread across the whole shop, I was just like, fuck yes, this is so sick.
Yeah.
It's like cool as shit to see your
Got
friends'
you jazzed
artwork
up.
get turned into like, a printable design, and then you screen print it on a board. It's like, and you can see the blemishes and the fuck ups, and I love that. It's like it makes it feel more real.
Totally does.
So yeah, we're trying to get to a point where we can print stickers in house, print window vinyl in house. We can do everything, and we can do that for other people too.
Nice.
So
I was just gonna say, so do you guys do outside orders for people? Like, can people in the chat, like, can they do, like, they send you their design and then you guys print it up, or how does that work? If they just look you up and go through small orders, big orders, everything, or
bluetile.printing@gmail. I mean, we've already printed stuff for Vans. We've done a little bit of stuff for some of the guys at Nike. We may print some stickers for like events and stuff like that for some of the bigger brands, which is kind of cool. It's like
that'd be cool.
Smaller runs of stickers for like Nike or Vans or whoever when they're doing like events. It's kind of cool,
That's awesome.
And we print a lot of local small brands, so like we're just trying to grow all that crap,
Well, because I know like we're looking to like get some Mafia merch and all that stuff. So it's good to know some people out there doing some printing, and then anything we should be excited or anything that you're excited about coming up towards the end of the year. SB, not SB, just something with Bluetile Skate Shop. Anything in that genre.
It sucks because like with all the release stuff, I mean, we got some sick stuff coming from Adidas. There's some sick stuff coming from New Balance. Nike is gonna, dude, I got to sit inside the world of Nike this weekend and see into the future, like 2026 and stuff. And I'm like, we're looking good.
Wow.
Like things are gonna be sick. Like there was times when they like, brought things to the table, and I was just like I literally was like, oh my God, can I touch it? Like those were the first words out of my mouth.
Is this tangible? I want it.
Yeah. And everybody's like, they just start laughing, but I was just like, fuck. And we can't talk about any of that shit.
Of course.
And so there's so much really sick stuff with like Bluetile and everybody. I just can't talk about it. But it's funny because like all the leak sites will talk about it, and then I'm like, that sucks. Like I like to see people as like I want people to feel like I felt when they pulled that fucking sample out of the bag, and I was just like,
just
holy shit.
Boom.
But people leak shit so early, all the excitement's gone.
They're talking shoes into, like you said, 2026 right now. It's great. I feel like we know like half of every shoe coming out next year, basically. It's crazy. I don't. That's one thing I like about SB is they do a pretty good job of not letting us know too far out. Like,
I mean, it's like 6 or 8 months half the time this lately,
Yeah, I mean, it's been more and more like that. It seems like, for sure. It's like
back in the day, it would be like 2 or 3 weeks away.
Or
a week, or like we wouldn't even know, and a box would show up, and we're like, "What the fuck is this?" You know, it's like,
and then you get jazzed because you didn't even really
we didn't know,
right?
and then the phone starts blowing up, and we're just like, "Oh my god, this is exciting!"
Oh damn!
I
Appreciate
want
it.
that
Rami's
kind
got
of
to respect
excitement.
the dono. Got to respect the
Yeah.
dono.
Appreciate it,
Yeah,
Trevor.
yeah.
Thank you so much. He's like, awesome live stream and ghost watching as always. Thank you. Trevor's
Oh,
got a
that's
great
cool.
channel also. He just hit 40,000
Thank you, Trevor.
subscribers.
Hell yeah! Let's
Yes,
go.
congrats
That's
on
crazy.
40K, Trevor.
Nice.
Trevor's the man.
Yeah,
And if you're not
congratulations.
already
A lot.
drinking it, go check out Nice and Bright. Awesome canned soda. Or
Yeah,
canned
coffee.
soda,
Did you
canned
miss it
coffee.
fucking
Canned
does, like,
coffee.
cool
Sorry,
things with that
Trevor.
shit?
Yeah, it's got a different reaction.
And yeah, it does absolutely. So, but congrats, he's got that startup right now. So yeah, you can get all kinds of fun stuff going up here with the little hand signals here too. So, and of course,
Doesn't
go
do it that
follow him
way?
too as well.
And then Brian, you got
So Dom said Dom was so angry he leaked his own designs live streaming.
Say what?
I don't remember. Didn't Dom make the same rant last year? Laugh out loud. He accidentally leaked his own designs live streaming.
I don't know.
What,
Did he
last
really?
year? I don't remember that. Did he last year? I don't remember. That's crazy. Trevor, the OG, kicked to the moon. Ernest Kahn said. What up, Ernest? South Jersey, what's your thoughts on SB collab back to what are your thoughts on SB's coming back? Do you think they should release new collabs or not release them? So new collabs or just no collabs, it sounds like, is what he's asking.
Are we
we talking about
collabs to death?
re-releasing? Oh, I like
I'm
the
assuming
collabs.
I like collabs. I feel like collabs bring a fun. Okay,
Yeah.
because here's a good example. I didn't know of Albino Preto before they collabed with it. I didn't know
Right.
about Tight Booth until they collabed about it.
Right.
It's like there's so many things down the list, and that's one thing I love about the collabs.
Yes,
like we were
true.
talking about earlier with the Native American.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't think of it. I didn't know anything about them, and now I do. So I
Yeah.
100% am on board for collabs
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, like
For sure.
learning about Toby at Crenshaw Skate Club and all that
Yeah.
stuff, and like
Right.
Yes.
you get an
Right.
insight into a smaller pocket,
Yeah.
and it gives like smaller creators and smaller brands like an enormous boost.
Yeah.
An enormous visibility.
Like their followers and stuff
huge.
for their social
Yeah.
medias probably just go up tremendously
Right.
overnight after a release
Yeah,
like
and
that
not-
happens.
And not every creator or every designer can like step to the plate when they get that opportunity. So like,
Yeah.
but the ones that do, they rise up and their brands grow and they're fucking.
It was like Born and Raised. I didn't know much about Born and Raised before they announced SB.
Yeah, exactly.
Out here on
And
the East
then
Coast.
so Moondust, we kind of heard a little bit about him, and I know we've got some excitement coming up for you. What are you looking forward to, and what are you bringing that's coming up that we should be looking forward to here talking about?
Shit, I don't even, forward stuff. I don't know. I can't talk about anything that I'm doing outside of my own normal shit.
Doesn't that
you know?
suck?
Your own shit. I know.
Yeah,
right?
I wish I could. Like
'cause
all the exciting
what-
shit I can't talk about, and it fucking sucks. I'm like in the same like
Yeah.
pool as Dave, where you know there's all this exciting stuff, but I can't talk about it, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to talk about it because contracts say I
That's the
can't
sad
talk
part.
about it. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
Because
So-
there's so much more to you that what you do than what we all see on IG,
Yeah.
and that it kills me a little bit that you don't get to share that more because you do so many fun things behind the scenes. But I know there's one thing in particular that I'm looking forward to that you've got coming up that you already have announced that and it happens to be with that basketball and a little more to it later this season.
Yeah.
Yep. Birdie drop will be fun. So we have the
Birdie.
basketball, and I have a box that's gonna come with that. So I have like a whole.
That box is sick, by the way.
Big
Right?
waiting.
That box is
It
a
is.
display piece in itself, right
And,
there. Like that, it's perfect for the sneaker room.
Yeah, it comes with like it'll come with like a pump and shit. It has like a little Moondust pump in it.
Dude, that's epic. Yeah.
There we
I don't know
go.
fucking how you find. You know what? Next
Right?
time I go to Vegas, you have to come so we can go to sourcing. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
can help me navigate that bullshit.
Yeah, let's go do it, dude. Let's go do it.
Yes.
February.
For sure.
That's you definitely
I love all
want
that shit.
you want Moondust on your side for that. For
Yeah,
sure.
no
Anything
shit.
along
No.
those lines. You want
I got
that
you
is
on that. I got you
overwhelming.
on that.
Yeah.
So
Yes, we know.
what South Jersey really meant to say was, I'm saying, do you think retroing SB is a good idea for SB, or if they brought back SB collabs like they're doing for other collabs like Wu-Tang, Undefeated, etc.?
Don't do it.
I know.
Sandy
That's
Boniger
all I
said
can
not
say
to do it,
too.
There's
dude.
too
Don't
many
do it.
ideas. There's too many new ideas.
Yeah, why not start
Yep.
with new,
Yep.
right? Like let's
It's like
start
when a
fresh. I
brand
agree.
goes out of business, don't bring it back.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
just like let it
There's too
live.
many new things that could happen.
There's too many new things.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So I would go forward with new stuff. But I mean,
Me too.
on that same topic, what new stuff would you guys or anybody in the audience or whatever, what would they like to see SB do, or any brand? You know, like if there was we were having this conversation the other day, like if there's other Nike shoes, because you got the Blazer, we had the Classic, there was like the FC, like all this stuff is kind of like brought in from older generations of footwear, the Dunk, etc.
So
What is the next like classic shoe that, like, what would other people, something just far out of left field, if it was going to be an SB, what would it be? What would you guys want it to be like?
Well, I know my wife came up with the idea. She was like, because we were talking about a new lobster coming out for next year, like either a rainbow or what the lobster. She's like, why don't they use that? Like, why don't they use that sibless technology? Have like a blind bag lobster, and then like you don't know what you get until you open it. You change its color in the light. You know, you don't know which lobster you have.
You don't even. You should see my pitch decks.
That's that would be.
You see the shit I can't talk about.
Yeah,
right.
I know that.
You'll see it, damn it. It's coming though. I'm telling you right now.
No, but are you thinking more like silhouette style? Like,
I'm thinking silhouettes. Like,
like a whole different.
Like if you
were bring in a different shoe, like we've done the lows, right?
Well, you
like
saw they're
Air
doing
Force
Air,
One.
but they're doing the Air Max 95. They're doing the Air Max 95. I saw.
Oh, word.
That was the rumor. They said that for the 30-year anniversary of the Air Max 95, the Neon, they're going to be doing an SB version of it next year, is what they were saying.
Oh shit! Okay,
yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah,
I mean, why not do an Air Max 90? Why not? I don't know. I guess you need that long air pocket all the way around. I mean, they kind of did that with the P rods though a little bit, I guess too. So I mean, that's not really changing it that much.
Jordan 3
have to
SB.
build something that's skatable, Like Air Max,
yeah, that's the hard thing because like they're doing the
skatable.
Nike, they're doing the Air Forces, right? Like that to me, doesn't make any sense. I don't understand doing the Air Force SBs. That's its own thing right there for sure.
I think it's got to be something weird, dude, like a Mac Attack or a fucking, like a Agassi or like a
I bought some of those Mac Attacks just to see how that toe box would, because it seems like a really skatable toe.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. You gotta find You're gonna get a Jordan 1 low Travis Scott SB. I can see it coming down the chute eventually. They did too well with the first one, not for them to eventually do something.
He said this has vulcanized. What do you say? He said 6.0 vulcanized sole in the Discord. He posted.
Wow.
So DeCray says Nike SB Jordan 3s, the Terminators, or maybe the Andre Agassi's.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Doogie said, "Is there an SB?"
He said, "Is there SB?" Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Romy.
Is there an SB with a Kevlar toe?
Love you, bud.
They used to have Kevlar laces. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah,
the laces used to be Kevlar, and it said Kevlar on the aglet. Yeah.
The Kevlar kind of comes apart as a material too. It's weird how it unwinds when you try to put it with materials and stuff. Yeah, it fades and frays real bad. Like I've had bracelets made out of Kevlar, and it just all comes apart on you over time.
The laces
Trap
didn't
says
pop,
they tried with the Darwins. No, they didn't. They tried with the Darwins. It was a nice release, especially the black and white. Sucks it didn't take the masses.
The Supreme Darwins, they did. I know the SBs.
I got
those
that's
what I'm saying.
myself.
You just you got to find a good silhouette that's gonna work, and that's pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
Like everything's pretty tried and true, and they're doing it for a reason. So like to bring something, you have to retool it and remake it for that. And I don't know, dude. Like what they probably end up doing is taking like an Air Force One and taking the midsole off of that or outsole or whatever, and just fucking putting it on a Dunk. You know what I mean? Like and that becomes skatable and it becomes a new thing and it. But we wouldn't do that, So
we've said it, and I'll say it again. I really want to see them re-release lows and high versions of past releases that were just insane, awesome releases where we get the opposite version of it down the
Diamond,
road.
De La Soul. Yeah,
100%. I feel like
For
they just, and maybe we talked about it earlier in the sense that there's so many new ideas, and maybe that's why they don't look back and do that
Yeah.
more. But I feel like that's easy pickings on the table that you could really connect a lot of old sneakerheads with new sneakerheads, fathers, sons, like so many things. Like,
I
oh
didn't think
shit,
about that.
I had
Sure.
these, you know,
That's
or
true.
you know,
That's true.
bring back like the Pro B area, you know, bring back some of these old, you know, this era right here, bring them back around, and even the silhouette, you know, like just bring this same era back around again. But
I mean,
with new
low key, I
stuff,
would
so.
like them to thin the tongues back out, but I know everybody hates that idea.
I would be okay doing a little less padding in the back heel, I will say too.
I like the old school
Yeah.
pad. I like this is my favorite padding right here. This
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. I
My
like
favorite
that
padding.
that era right
It
there.
like when you
for
put it
sure,
on your
but-
foot, it folds forward and it looks like a
Yeah.
little pillow sitting on top of your foot. I'm like, drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep. Oh, exactly.
Yeah. I know what
But
you mean.
no, there's
what you mean, you get
we've
that
got a
little-
lot of fun stuff to come. Like you guys said, there's so many great ideas.
Yeah.
And you know, it's that's what's cool about SB. I mean, here we got a skate shop owner, we got a designer, we got a security, we got a jeweler. Look at all the mix in the chat we got right here.
Yeah.
But we're all coming together because of one thing that we all love doing and talking and shoes, sneakers, and skating. So
a lot of people want highs.
times.
You know, they want a lot of people like the highs, so you don't see.
I know they're leaving
like
the
a
highs
high.
out. I don't get it. I don't get why they don't do more highs. Honestly,
Yeah, I wore my Faust ties today.
No.
Actually,
Thunderdome SBs.
People, let's get a zombie. You know, like Halloween dunk SB, like
Turtles,
something.
Mm-hmm.
That would be sick.
Joe does.
I don't know if any Halloween
on stream.
yet.
Love it.
Yeah, they're not
another
doing Halloween.
We need a 420 release. We need a Halloween release. You know, why not? Just keep them coming. You know. So,
I hear they're never
but
going to do
don't
a 420
overload us,
release
Nike.
again.
Don't overload us.
Yeah.
So that's the thing
The
is like a lot of times people are like, they need to make more dunks. They make so many fucking dunks.
They make enough. This is the perfect amount. Don't make more. Keep it to one.
I hate what Jordan does.
Maybe two
every
a month max.
Yeah.
Every week with Jordan, you're getting like 2-3 pairs. I'm like, come on. I'm like, you don't need that many shoes coming out. You want person spending like $1,000 a week almost if you want them to try to get each one. I'm like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like they make a shitload. It's like say they make 1 million dunks a year. It's just a different color. You know, you're not meant to get every color.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, there's
you know,
truth to that too. You're supposed to get your
only
favorite.
a few people get every color. You know, like,
yeah.
So
man,
certain stories are meant for certain individuals. So like they make enough to reach those people, but
yeah.
So we can all agree on one thing then. We need a Moondust Nike SB collab, and we need a Bluetile Nike SB collab. I think we can all agree on that.
If we get a Bluetile one, I'm on the phone with this guy, and he's involved somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, he has to be.
Would be amazing.
I'm telling you. Yeah, he's gonna run it. He's gonna run it. I'm telling you right now. He's gonna make it successful too.
Yeah.
I'm always
have you seen the we talked about it when you first got on, but did you see the Verdi stand up he made?
Yeah.
It's sick. So yeah, that's gonna be a fun little
like how does he get away with it
around the shop?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Right? I know, right? Seriously.
How do I get away with
inspired
everything?
By.
You know? Yeah, exactly. How do I get away with
he's
everything?
Nice. He's a nice person. People they let the nice slide sometimes. That's just how that works too.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I know it's late for you guys. You guys have been running with us for like almost 2 hours now.
Yeah.
I know. I appreciate you guys spending the time with us right now for sure.
For sure.
In chat, is there anything as a closeout before we let these guys get back to their lives a little bit here, or what?
Joe said, ask the panel, how do they feel about no skateboard theme SB? I don't know.
What do you mean, like when they make an SB that isn't skatable?
Or do you mean with a collab that's not in the skateboard industry? Like they do a collab with like Albino Preto, for instance. Like
I could get with that. I
think it's cool.
Maybe that's what he meant.
I mean, it's like the entirety of skateboarding. There's always been things that bring people into skateboarding. Like
connections.
For a lot of people, it was Back to the Future. Then it was Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yeah.
You know, Now it's Nike SB. You know, like people,
Yep.
my regulars who've been coming to the shop forever, not a huge percentage of them like, you know, jump over into skateboarding, but
Yeah.
a percentage of them do. And I think that's really sick that it's like, it's just opening the eyes.
Opens the door.
Yeah, it opens the door for people to start skating.
Yeah.
And I mean, so many other, like Braille did that, you know, like the YouTube channel or Revive Skateboards. It's not my thing. I'm not into that stuff, but I'm not blind enough to see that it brings people into skateboarding, you know? So I think it's
Yeah.
important. I think dunks are important to SB because it shines a light, just like they do with their collabs, which we just
Yeah.
talked about. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, look at this brand you never knew about. It's small, but they're doing awesome shit. Well, it's also going, hey, look at skateboarding. You know, I think
Yeah, that's exactly. It's exactly. Oh, we got to respect the dono here from Ernest.
I've said it time and time again. The sneaker community is the best community. Keep up the amazing work, fellas. Love all your content. All love. So he's a yo-yo champion right there. He's a yo-yo guy.
That's sick.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, he does some
man, oh man.
videos. He does some sick stuff.
That's
He
fucking
does
sick.
some sick stuff. He's a championship yo-yoer. Like championship, and then also he's nice on the wood for sure too.
I back that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
Nice.
So, but no, Rami, anything else in closing for these guys, and then we'll roll it a little bit afterwards with the chat. So don't leave yet, but I want to let these guys, you know, get to their night here as well too. So
back to work for me.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate everything you guys doing coming on here. You know,
thank you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
It's great that you guys are so
long
easy
time in
to-
the making.
It's great. It's so easy for you guys
Dude,
to talk
I
to.
honestly today wasn't sure if I was going. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so tired.
We
And
know you've been
this
so
like,
busy.
I'm like, go home and relax. I'm like, don't stay in the way. I'm like,
Dude, I was like, man, I don't know if I can make it through this day.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was fun. I'm glad I did for sure.
Yeah,
no, we appreciate you guys big time, and it's funny because when we first came on here, we were sitting around 1,000 subs. We're on our way to 8K right now. A big part of people like you just stopping by the channel, helping the channel grow, the chat for being here every day, night after night, and of course all the new faces that we got to see in the chat tonight. We appreciate all the people that were subscribing as well too. And I can't wait. I know Bluetile and I know Moondust is going to just continue to grow and get better. Make sure you guys follow these guys. If you're not already following on IG, make sure you're following it, of course, on YouTube as well too. So, but again, I appreciate you guys both for being here too.
Of course, dude. Thanks for having us.
Much.
Oh no,
yep.
Thanks,
guys.
Thank you guys.
All right,
absolutely. Have a good night, you two. Have a great night, you two. Peace. Get some rest.
Hey, Brian. All right.
Wow, what a night, guys. What a night.
Flipper Drip, you have to go back and watch it from the beginning. It's a couple hours of fun.
Yeah, literally. I know. I was like, we told them we got them good for a good hour. They're both troopers. They rode through us with almost 2 hours live tonight, which was amazing. And I can barely get through an hour usually. So that's
sorry, like to the chat, you know, if we can't get to every comment. It's so hard when you have a panel like this. Like we said before, you know, going back and forth trying to talk and then read off comments. It gets tough to answer everything, but I tried my best to get to everything we could.
Well, and just sometimes you got to steer the conversation too, because sometimes it'll get too crazy. But we always respect the donos, right? Always,
yes, always got to respect them.
Always, man. That's too fun. So, were you surprised that they all that the mid love wasn't there for you?
Yeah, I was a little surprised. Especially Moondust. I didn't know Moondust hated the mids that much. Jeez.
Right, man. Oh man. Holy smokes. Yeah, I didn't love it. But no, we were riding 80 to 100 people in here all the way through. And so I see a bunch of new names in here tonight too. So don't be shy. Continue to come back. Continue to watch. Continue to have fun with us. We've got giveaways. Rami's giving stuff away all the time. He just gave away some Escargots the other day.
Yeah.
We got the SB Mafia sweatshirt that's going to be getting given away soon. We got Verdi shirt donated by Influence that's going to go with the Verdi drop. So fun stuff, and another shoe giveaway after 8K.
Oh, and this is for the donos that I missed so far today.
Oh my gosh.
So, oh wait, hold on. Let's fucking go.
No, please no.
I hit it by accident. But yeah, so I appreciate
Oh,
it.
Raú's in the building. Oh,
There he
Raú's your
is.
kid was
Up the
cracking me
screen.
up earlier. I was loving that you had your little guy on there too. That's too fun right there too.
I got a little good clip of Moondust too with all the shoes.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm glad. I was hoping someone would clip that for the
Yeah, I'll
replay
go
right
back.
there.
I'm
We
gonna go
need
back and
that
clip that.
for the shorts for sure right there, stacked up like that too.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. So you feel like you got some luck going for these Sablones? You excited to get these now or what?
Yeah, I'm excited now that they're top now. I'm like, damn, like now I need a pair.
Well, that kind of makes you think a little bit, huh? Because I know you were going to maybe pass on your size on these possibly.
Listen, you didn't like them before. You can't get them now.
Oh, see,
Oh,
there
we
you
need
go.
another one
She
for the
said.
video.
She
For the
said right there.
Now we need another one for
Man,
the video.
South Jersey said, "I have a feeling I'm taking an L." Oh man, no. We'll try to get some assist going on here for sure.
Yeah,
So.
we're working on all the raffles that we have.
I still was putting footwork in, even though I have the pair already. I'm still putting the footwork in because I'm always trying to help. If I can grab an extra one here or there, then I always try to.
Exactly.
So, and I don't need two.
No,
Just the one.
just the one is all
Just
we need.
the one.
We have 2
right?
feet.
I know. Only 2 feet.
Yeah.
It's crazy though, because you wish that they could spill all the secrets and just.
I know. I'm like, I just want to
go. I
just want to go in there and grab it.
Let me tell you,
Especially with Dave just coming from the Nike meeting and getting to see all the stuff running through 2026, just share a little bit, I
And
just
the fact
want
that
to
they did.
know a little bit.
And like Veronica said, the fact that they can keep their mouth quiet like that and not
Oh.
order it out, and I know.
No.
See, look, I tell them one thing,
You
and
know I could be on there.
that same night on the stream, it's like, oh, did you tell them about this? I'm like, oh, thanks.
I'm never good with a secret.
No,
I'm
you're
the
never
last
allowed.
person
You're
want
never
to know
allowed
a
in those
secret.
meetings.
I want to tell everybody. So
Yeah.
It's crazy. Everybody. But
And
you know what's crazy? On a lot of the polls I've seen on the Sablones, a lot of people say that only 60% on average say they want to cop these, which is pretty low on a poll.
After tonight's stream, I think that might go up.
I think you guys will enjoy having these. I know that they look wild, right? But in person, they look clean, and the extra laces that they come with on these, you can really kind of make them your own with that pink or the white on hit. And don't forget, this all rubs away, so you get you a different color tones under here. So the materials are crazy.
What up, Edwin? Edwin said you'll go for the Alma 3 shock drop or going for them tomorrow. I hit 3 pairs of Alma 3s. All right, well, not for me. Relax. So I got
I'm passing on them.
I got them not for me. I helped out the community. So I hit the Discord raffle, which I gave to Queso. He bought those. I hit the first come first serve on the Alma site that day, which I gave to Lisa. Did I only hit 2? Oh no!
Didn't you pick one up in the store?
Oh yeah, and I picked one up in the store at Let Us Prosper, and I gave that to who took the other one? It wasn't Tooth. No, I'm trying to remember who it was. I gave it to.
I'm just passing because honestly, it's because a lot of money right now, right? I got to pass on. I can't get everything. I wish I could. I wish I was rich. I'm not rich. I can't get everything.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I just can't grab the Alma 3s too. And I'm okay with that because the black cements are coming, and those I will get. So I did grab the White Thunder 4s, which I said I wasn't gonna get, and then I ended up getting them. So those get delivered on Thursday, I think Friday, but I might let those go. We'll see.
I have the Alma 3s on me. If anyone wants to see them, I can show them. I got the pair.
We can look at them.
Yeah, let me grab it real quick.
Oh, there we go. Pyrex said, "Howdy, y'all for sure changed my mind on those chameleons." Well, good. At least we changed one mind then. That's what I was going for. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm glad. Get them if you want them. That's what I got to say. I don't think you'll be upset if you get them, though. J Fresh says, Verdi, Futura, Seattle Super Onyx, Sablome, Vare, HM. That's a good list right there. Is that your top 5 right there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Or is that 6?
Now I remember.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
Thanks to the guy. That's what it was. So yeah, I remember the other pair was a subscriber. Check
out Rev.
Yeah, the other guy was a subscriber that lives close by. I met up with him right after I went to Let Us Prosper, and I met him at the Sporting Goods parking lot. So
who was this?
One of the subscribers in our chat. I met him at the local DSG,
Mhm.
And he took the Let Us Prosper pair that I picked up for it that nobody wanted it. So I was like, I felt bad. I didn't want to get banned or anything.
Oh, I would have got them if no one took them. I just
Yeah.
wanted you to be able to offer them to someone that really wanted them because I know
Yeah.
how it is when you really want something, you know.
So here's the box. So this is a size 13 men's. It's a cool box, so I'll tell you that. How it opens. You got the one flap, the other flap.
It's always fun to open flaps.
Oh, jeez, V. I'm done. Did you hear her? We got the Ama print on the silver. And then we got this the staining cloth, we call it. It seems that a lot of people, I checked this pair out, it was fine. But a lot of people got their pairs stained off this cloth. So let me So
hit the like button. 1 away from 80? Are we 1 away from 80? Is that what
Are
it
we
is?
1 away or
One
did we
for
hit
80?
80? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see. What are we at?
Luckily, no
84. 6 away
from
from
90.
90.
I
From
appreciate
90.
it. So yeah,
Thank
here's
you
your,
guys. Thank
here's
you
your
for hitting the
Ama
like button.
1 foot. So hairy, very hairy. You know, more
Hey
hair than
now.
this is more
See,
hair than
it's back to the late night stream. Here we go. This is what happens. The late night stream has started.
I opened the flap. I opened the flaps. Now I'm exposing the hair.
I mean, come on now.
But yeah, so yeah, no, this has more hair than my head. So,
It's extra fuzzy.
but yeah, no, it's a nice color. I mean, it's a nice pair.
The materials, huh? The materials are nice on there, right?
Yeah, not
I
your,
don't like that, actually.
I'm not a Jordan guy.
I know, but it is a nice shoe.
It is a
I
nice
mean,
shoe, but I'm
you're
not.
wearing your shoes now. Maybe you are
Don't
a Jordan guy. You just don't know it.
You hear this one? Is she crazy?
Jordan Rami.
She's crazy. Yeah, make sure you check your pairs because there's a lot of
We're gonna get rid of all these SBs,
a lot of
and it's
issues.
just gonna be
Yeah,
Jordan.
Soul, don't listen to her, Soul. She's
But
crazy.
there really isn't that many issues. Like, what are the true issues really that we've heard so far? The little bit of bleeding, right?
Well, no, I don't know if you saw Daniel Hope's pair.
No, what happened to his pair?
I'll just show. I think I have to show it to you on here because it didn't work on the IG.
Because they made a shitload of pairs of those. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Like
so-
everybody and their brother hit a pair of those,
the DH kicks.
which I'm super happy about, by the way, because that's a nice thing when you can actually get the shoe you want. I get that maybe it's not going to get you the most money if you're trying to resell it, but at least you're getting something you want.
Oh, Jay Fresh said, when did we start? I was late to the game. All right, so I started maybe like 4 years ago,
She also came back.
but I came back. I was, I started when I was younger. I was collecting. It wasn't more SBs. I was collecting a lot of other stuff. But
You came back strong.
and then I came back strong. So I got into the SBs. I took a lot of Jordans I had, sold those off to get SBs because I just love the stories behind everything and just like I like a challenge and being how hard it is to get an SB, locally. That got me into a little more too.
Yeah, I think I've been my first job, my first job, but I had a job working at Finish Line back in the day. I've been collecting for a long time, for 20 years. However, my collection has shifted over time. So my interests have shifted. So I'm not going to lie and say I've been collecting SBs for a long time because I haven't. I've been truly collecting SBs for about 5 years probably.
One time.
But sneakers, 20 years. So I always collected heavy Jordan 1. Always. Back in the day, Air Max 90s all day. Love my Air Max 90s. I was just in nothing but Air Max 90. I've pretty much been a Nike guy for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
So I've never really ventured outside of Nike, outside of Yeezy.
No, yeah, I'm all Nike.
Pretty
Like
much
I said,
Nike. So it's just
at,
my interests have shifted.
Yeah, growing up working at Champs, I did all Nikes, jerseys. Thank you, Deadly Venom. But Nikes, I buy every football jersey, every baseball jersey that came out. I was picking up at Champs when I was working there. Didn't care about what team it was. I just grabbed it. That was the style. Then, like I said, I didn't venture off into my skate shop until, like I said, the tragedy that happened to my friend. So
that kind of opened the door for you, literally.
So my friend, he had in at his local skate shop. He was supporting them forever. Tragically, he lost his life. They did a memorial for him with the What the Pauls in the glass case. All right, so I was like, you know what? Let me go check out this place. Let me go see the memorial they made for him. I walked in and I checked it out. I started talking to the people, introducing myself in the skate shop. And then I walked in, and in another glass case, they had a pair of the FTC Lagoons, and on inside the sneaker had a piece of paper that said "Ask for your size." And here I was at the time, I didn't know, like, I thought this was a thing. You walk into a skate shop and you have shoes there. I didn't realize how hard it was to get them. So I walked in, I asked for my size, and they're like, "Yeah, we got one left." And I walked out with it. I'm like, that was my first retail pair I ever hit.
Mm-hmm.
Since that just brought on the bug that kicked it on the itch, and now I've been trying to scratch it nonstop.
Right, literally. I know it's crazy too, because it's fun to collect a lot. I think I've shifted to SB a lot because I appreciate the fact that they don't re-release everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what frustrates me sometimes with Jordan 1 brand, and what kind of frustrated me in general is like they just make too much and they just keep remaking it. And so I like that SB kind of ventures away from that. I feel safer collecting and spending, a high amount of money on a shoe, knowing that it's probably going to not get re-released. Whereas look at the Wu-Tangs, for instance. The Wu-Tangs are a perfect example. It's like, not that the people that have the Wu-Tang already, they're going to lose that much value, because I don't think they will, because I still think that is what it is as far as a limited release. But this Jordan just does that. But I'm very selective in the sense that, like, I don't know about you, Rami, and I do know, but like, I'm not a foam guy, right? So I'm not collecting a lot of foam.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not just collecting everything. I just kind of, I'm kind of one lane for the most part.
Yeah.
Well, maybe 3 or 4 lanes, but.
What?
So Mr. Share, wait. So I just want to, Deadly Venom says, the versatility is amazing. Late night to awesome SB discussion with A+ guests. Great job, Rami and Seawell. Hey, big shout out to Rami. Rami's the one that Rami made it happen. Rami brought everybody together. So that's 100% why this channel survives, because of him. 100%. He's the one that brought them all together. And,
it's time. Like
Moondust on here, Bluetile on here, everybody.
I wanted to get this back in July when we hit the 6-month mark. I was like, oh, let's do half a year review. See how it goes. But with scheduling, timing, and everything between the two, it's hard to get everyone together. It's the same thing with the sneaker battle I have this Friday coming up between Influence and Stretch.
Oh, how could we not plug that, by the way? Yeah. Say that one more time. Friday is what?
So this Friday we have a sneaker battle between Influence and Stretch Kicks.
Great battle, guys. Great collection.
Great battle.
You guys don't know each of these, especially the new people here tonight.
Yeah, last time they went like 80 rounds. It was crazy. It was like they were separated by like 1 point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Let me we've been working on that for a couple months now, trying to get that planned, and their schedule is trying to line it up. It finally came to a date we were able to do it. So with this Friday night, we're gonna be doing it. So make sure you guys come in for that. It's gonna be a good one. But yeah, so real quick.
Wait.
Yeah, Deadly Venom, this is for you.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Oh,
so I probably got another 5 minutes. I got to jump off here about 5 and eat some dinner. But Q said, speaking of foams, I chased my UPS driver down today looking for my package. Bummer.
Your DMV foams? Rami's Alana S. Breeze Touche.
Touche.
So yeah, shout out straight to Toole for 5-month re-up. I appreciate you. I'll give you a little
dropping the give them a little bit of this, a little bit of that, Let me recreate the white guy. The white guy.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I need the spit bottle.
As Bald Ross would call it, the mail dance.
Exactly. Only the best moves. We normally charge for that, but we gave it away for free just because we like you guys all so much.
I think we're looking to start around 7-ish. So that's
the battle.
For Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
How many questions are you guys going? Not 80, hopefully.
I'm gonna let no. Maybe 20. I'm gonna let them decide what they want to do. It's up to them. We'll see how timing goes.
I feel like sneaker battles can be too long, and I feel like there needs to be like a set amount, because it drags on, and then people just lose interest a little bit. Like, what did Polar And I collect. How many rounds did they go the other night? That was a
First
great
to
battle,
7.
by the way.
First to 7. So
First to
think-
7.
I
That's
think it
pretty
was
good.
Like 7,
So that.
it's like 7 to 3. So only like 10 rounds or something like that.
Yeah,
So-
7 to 10 rounds is good.
Like I
But
said,
it's your guys' battle. You guys are rocking it.
I want to keep the people entertained. If they want to keep going, if they want
Right.
to throw in questions, they want to ask questions, it's up to them. Like I'm not gonna force anything on them.
So Soul the Smoke says, "Hey Rami, for the
For
escargot drop, can you actually eat some escargots?" I don't know. That might be dangerous. Tell him.
Yeah,
Negative.
V has well, no, that's not considered fish. So
No, that's just bleh.
yeah,
No.
that's great.
I think he should. Chat. What do you guys think? Should he go get some escargots and should V cook it up for him? I think so.
Yeah.
Me cook.
V built this before. In the meantime, while we were sitting there, she built a little Lego that
Because I built that other spaceship, and then I had to take it apart to build this one.
I built. You be proud of me, V. I built this.
Yeah, don't break my Legos.
Sorry, V. Name the number of legs, bro. Oh man, to eat escargots. Oh, man, wait, hold on. What do you got there?
You
I have tried the escargots. V, look, you should be proud. Look, I got my little bear in here.
These like you would need to have a serious dono
no.
to,
I would just be,
to eat escargot.
I would be gagging the whole time you did it.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know.
No, that would be a serious dono.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
That's
me.
right out there with the dare for wearing the tutu.
Yeah, I had to see. I wore it too. If you guys weren't messing with me for a little while, we went to SneakerCon LA recently. I met up with C Wilk. I flew out to LA, and one of our subscribers. What do you got there?
Oh, he's just the civilist right here.
Okay. So one of our subscribers, Brian, sent me these tutus, all right, that light up. So
I thought you threw those away. I thought it went in the trash can.
The one I got rid of.
Stashed.
And then he sent 2.
We have costumes hidden.
So these light up. So it has a little light up effect. I had to wear this to SneakerCon and do like an interview or 2. So yeah, I ended up doing it. And we had a little wager. So I think he put on, it was like 500 on the line, to do it. But that was for 2 people to do it. So
I wasn't doing it.
we ended up working out a deal. And
I love that you made Holy Ground's video in the tutu, by the way, because that way it lives on forever.
And we ended up getting these out of the deal. So
shout out Holy Ground.
Holy Grail. Holy Grail. Holy Ground.
Holy Grail from Holy Ground.
Yeah. So yeah.
From Holy Ground to Sea Wilk to Rami. Boom, boom.
To eat escargots, that's gonna be a little rough.
I think you should. I've eaten them before, and only one time though, and we were at like a French type restaurant where they're known for it there, so we ordered it, and it had like a dill sauce with it. It was actually not horrible, but I would not pay money to order it again. Put it that way.
No, so
I'm not going to pay money to.
Well, I was going to show before DH Kicks. This was his Alma Minears that came in.
Ooh,
so he had that on there. And then on top of that, he had, if you look at the stitching on the toe box.
Ooh, that hurts, especially for that $260 price tag. After
it's like above the suede. It's not even like the stitch is not even.
No, but I wanted to run from the table, Soul Smoke.
And look at the paint on the bottom too. He said that he took a lot of that off too, like he was fixing it.
That's crazy. Well, as much as I hate to jump off here, I gotta get some food in me. I'm starving right now.
Oh, sounds good.
Starving. So, chat.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for letting me be a part of it and having a good time tonight. I appreciate you.
No, thank you. So
thanks for making this channel happen. 8K on the way, guys.
I'm
trying to move up slowly. So if you didn't, just think about hitting that subscribe button. Just think about it. And if you want to join, become a Mafia member. It's literally less than what, $3 a month, $2.99.
Less than this.
It's less than a coffee right there. And it goes a long way. It'll make you part of giveaways. It makes you just feel more important, right? No, I'm just teasing. No, I know that doesn't mean shit.
I usually try to help everyone who's a member, try to help them grab the SB if I can get it.
The other thing, we're always trying to help channel members out get pairs. So think about it.
Yeah.
V, have a good night.
Later.
Peace.
So, yeah. Oh, V, I see you in the background. Say hello.
I'm folding clothes.
V's behind me folding clothes right here.
Ronnie's laundry.
But yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what else. See, Wilkes, sell me some SBs. When he comes back, ask him. But what else is coming out? Anything? Chat, thank you so much for participating in the conversation. Exactly. No, thank you. So we got Jordan Supreme coming out this week. Not this week, in September. I'll hang out with you guys for a few more minutes before I go to bed. But Supreme Jordan collaboration will be releasing September 2024 at select Supreme locations and online. Yeah, he got hungry after escargots. Yeah, he did. Yeah, a tee, a jersey, a hoodie, track jacket, puffer jacket, and accessories. So this is the first time they're collaborating since 2015. So that's going to be a big one. Big miss with all his clothing. And well, they're supposed to be coming out with a shoe. I just don't know when it's going to drop. Yeah, is it next season? They were supposed to do it. It's supposed to be a Jordan 1. Well,
Whoopsie.
it's okay. So, what's up, babe?
Shit. Well, then it's football. We still have.
Oh yeah, we have that football shirt we got to give away.
So.
All right, we'll do that. But I don't know if you guys saw this with EQL and this customer who was complaining. AMA 3. I can't, Mr. Sheridan. Those aren't my AMA 3s. I have to give them to the person. If you want to see the Christmas Willy warmer on
That'll be on the other channel.
On the review, you know, we could do it. We could show that. But yeah, so check this out. EQL got in some hot water this morning after responding to this unhappy user. What are your thoughts? So this person said, I really don't know how anyone could hate on EQL. Totally changed the game in raffles for hype products. Simple to use, easy to enter, and pretty seamless no matter the product. And this person says, no disrespect to anyone, but I might be the one of the few that still does. So EQL said, they responded to him saying, you won SB Udos last August. You're entering stuff that is mostly super hot in size 11.5. You have 4 different EQL accounts with your name on them, and you've got a streak of 15 entries where you've entered twice. Just play fair and you'll win fair. Oh yeah, I need those X-rays too. So yeah, they went in on him. So, you know, hey, if you're gonna go after the company, I feel like the company has the right to shout you out too. Like I know we've all yelled at Cop Date and stuff or whatever. People in the comments have gone off on Cop Date. But yeah, bravo. They keeping track on it. Yeah, and now he'll probably never hit again. You know, he ruined that. They he got the band hammer. But yeah, I didn't hit on a lot of EQLs until recently. I hit on a couple. I hit on the Travis Jumpman Jacks and the Lightning 17s. What up, Jamie? But yeah, so that was pretty funny when I saw that. But so we saw that. Beginning of the stream, we saw Black Cat 4 is coming back out now, they're saying. So be on the lookout for Black Cat Jordan 4. A lot of Black Cats. Only recently I've started winning this past year. But so what's up, V? You got anything else to say, V?
No, I'm just lacing my Safari so I can wear them.
V's lacing up her Safari SBs to wear tomorrow. So we got a Nike Vomero hiking boot. That should be pretty comfortable. It would have been hilarious if they made it personal also and you're stalking your ex. Oh no, imagine they went that far. So you got love the Black Cat 3Ds. It said a lot of Black Cats. You got the Black Cat RM, Black Cat 3, Black Cat 4. So Jordan 8 Bugs Bunny coming in 2025 too. Yeah, I saw that. South Jersey. So sneaker news, right? Let me see. I have sneaker news somewhere over here. Yeah, let's see. Yep, releasing Jordan. They're bringing everything 2025. I'm on EQL win streak, so I'm saying nothing. They're the best. There you go. See? I'll let them know you said that, Dilly Venom. They're watching the stream right now. I'll probably never hit either because I've never hit to begin with. And Mr. Sheridan, there was going to be that time you're going to hit. Tomorrow could be that day.
I really like these.
V's rocking her Safaris on the carpet.
Whoop.
So Bugs Bunnies, 25s. Air Jordan 12 taxis in 25. What else you guys need?
Wait, it's not raining tomorrow, right?
No, shouldn't
Before
rain
I decide to wear these.
Is it raining tomorrow? Let me see. Package is on the way. Arrives on the 30th. Let me see. What's the weather like tomorrow, people?
I like these with the blue laces.
It's gonna be hot as hell tomorrow.
I think I put red laces in them.
Well, 88 tomorrow, 93 on Wednesday.
What do you think? Red laces?
4 more likes, we get to 90. Cheesy.
Red laces?
Make 4 accounts. Which laces?
Red laces? Should I switch it out?
No, well, the laces. I like the blue.
I like the blue, but I don't know. I'm feeling like I should.
What
use
lace,
red.
guys? What lace color should she put on her safaris?
I kind of want to put red.
You want to put like your own red? You're saying
I'm probably gonna take the red for my Polaroids.
She wants to put red on her safaris. Try it.
I'm feeling red.
Try it. Let me hop on the burner. There you go. Hop on that burner. Let's get to 90.
Smack that like.
Medium olive Travis's. Pink. Solo smooth. I don't think we have pink laces. We could order though. If you need laces, you know, we got lit laces. Using my code SB Rami. Save you some money. Premium Air Force One.
Oh, cheesy stuff. You're making me blush.
Did any of you guys go for these Air Jordan 39s while you were sleeping?
See, red. I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm feeling. I think red.
Oh yeah, these Air Force One Vamps releasing ahead of Halloween. So there you go, people. If anyone's interested, let me see if I can put this up here. Yeah, enter for the Discord giveaway. South Jersey, if you want me, well, I didn't get in time to enter the Discord giveaway. Unless they drop another link. Boom, 89. We're getting there. I like the blue, but cream would work. Cream would work, Dilly Venom said. Did someone deadly say cream? Where's Raffy?
Late on 4 accounts.
All right, so here's the Vamps releasing ahead of Halloween. A spooky colorway of Air Force One.
I'm not going to lie, I kind of like it.
V kind of likes it. 92. Thank you, everybody. Now we get to 100. Guys, who's got burners? Get to 100. I haven't gotten to 100 in a long time.
Neither have I.
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah, we got to 100. I need those 39 and stuff. Oh, Roosevelt, I'll put in for you. Let me see. I'll see if that store Prosper is doing an in-store raffle for them. And if you want me to go for your size, Roosevelt, let me know. Probably copping on Fossil 4s. So, yeah. Wow, Jersey. So, yeah, no, pretty cool. I know Veronica wants the Mamba snake skin print, the Air Forces we looked at yesterday.
I like them. I mean, don't get me wrong. That shoe is very comfortable, but I feel like it's too clunky. I don't know how else to say it. It to me, it just feels clunky.
Clunky.
But it is comfortable.
Comfortable.
Very comfortable.
And clunky.
Just clunky.
Okay. So there's 2 pairs of Ama 4s coming out or not? As of right now, I only know of 1, DH. Anyway, is that tonight?
Oh, those are the ones that Hunter showed, right?
Yeah.
The really cool ones, the distressed looking.
Let's see. Alien. Let's check Reebok releases. Oh, 19 minutes, guys. If anyone's interested, that's what she said. Hunter is Jersey. Hunter is Staten Island. He's New York. Look at that list I sent you on Insta. Let me see. I don't know. The famous Orchard 4 is coming soon. Not Alma Mater. Okay. Is it Black 4's OG or Black Cat 4? It's supposed to be both. Jay Fresh. They're saying there's an RM, and now they're saying that originally there was an RM they were only talking about. I know Rob wanted these, right? I think all of them want it. I know Hunter wants them. How much are they? 170. So, like I said, I'm trying to get to that list, Daniel.
I like them. They're really cool, but I would never wear them, so I wouldn't get them.
Oh, these yeah. The box is cool. Is there pictures of the box? Let me see.
Yeah, but I wouldn't get it just to look at the box.
No, I know you wouldn't get it to look at the box.
I would want to wear them, and I know I wouldn't wear them. So
yeah. For some reason, X is not working for me. Oh, let me see a different way. Oh, here we go. It'd be crazy if they make a Black Hat 4 SB, right? All right, so that is that. They don't show the box in this, but the box is crazy. Nothing like a good box. Right, V?
198.
198. What up, Z? Yo, Z, make sure later on you go back and rewatch the stream, man. It was a good one. We had great people up here. 3 people on the stream. We had Seawilk, we had Moondust, and we had Bluetile. So it was a great one. I'm wearing these to the movie if I get them. So yeah, good luck, people. Nike execs are looking at StockX and really. Oh, so what we were looking at before. Check this out. So they thought maybe this is a friends and family. But if you go on StockX right now and you want these Verdi iShot wears, buy now for $135 in some prices. Like a size 6.5.
Does not wear Crocs.
No, V doesn't wear Crocs.
I do have a pair of Crocs.
SPV ones is coming back too soon. Yep, shatter backboards. JB and Nike could give us Cherrywood 16s or something else 20 years old versus. Yeah, no, I don't get what they're doing.
I cannot be a part of the Croc gang. I don't conform.
So,
I do my own thing.
Here's a size 12 for $176. And a 13 jumps to $327. But yeah, so they're really not that bad price wise. I don't even know what's retail on these. These are $110. So they're not, for being an early release, these are pretty low. So, like I said, a lot of people just want the dunks. You know, you have people out there, the hype beasts, they just want the SB dunk. They don't care about other models. Jason and Freddie Crocs.
That's cool, but I don't know. I'm not a part of the Croc gang.
Damn, if I could remove the insole, I would go down inside, right? South Jersey. But the insole is the whole shoe. Like if you take out the insole on these, it comes out.
No, don't take out the insoles.
V's like, don't take out the insoles.
Don't take out the insoles.
The iShot, I want more than a dunk. I got you. Yeah, wait, they're gonna come down. Like I said, I have a feeling these will be more attainable than you're thinking. But it's a cool shoe. I used to skate for years, man. I could big flip, tray flip, and kick flip down 10. That's crazy, see. Yeah, nah, don't go for it. So last sale was $249 on size 13. The only sale. So highest bid right now is $169. Okay, I'm out. Love you guys. Only up. Thanks, Cheesy Man. Have a good night.
Good night, Cheesy.
Good night, Cheese Man. All right, so what else? Anything before we head out?
I don't know.
V, do you have anything you'd like to say to the chat?
Hi.
Hi.
That's pretty much it.
It's glow time. What do we got coming out with Apple? Is there a new phone coming out?
What are you talking about?
Apple announced a special event for September 9th.
What are you talking about? Where do you see that?
Oh, I'm not showing it. My bad.
Oh, you dumbass.
Rahu's 7 away from 100. Man, I'm gonna have to create like 10 accounts tonight. All right, Rahu's stream was fun, man. That was my first time watching a stream. All the guys. Yeah, no, Rahu's is a fun time. If you don't realize Rahu's is a fun time, come on, just watch this. Oh, and I got another one coming.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
All right. You got to take the dog out.
All right, so I'm going to take the dog out.
Duty.
I'm on dog duty. I appreciate, smash that like button if you haven't already. All right, I appreciate everybody for coming through tonight.
Don't forget to check out Hunter tomorrow.
Don't forget to check out Hunter tomorrow and Bulldog. And you each have a great night. All right, I love y'all. Thank you for everything. It was a great night.
Bye.
Don't forget Friday, sneaker battle.
Sneaker battle.
All right, we'll be on probably before then, but sneaker battle Friday. I'll keep reminding you guys. All right, you all have a wonderful evening. Peace. Say bye, V.
Bye, V.